Right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are. Hello and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. Today, a very big game in the hunt for Champions League football. Newcastle versus Tottenham at St James's Park. I don't know what Harry's giggling about, but yeah, we're here. Should be an exciting game. The Premier League season is rapidly drawing to an end, and yeah, we've still got some very big games in the meantime, though, and today is no different. It's not the most exciting Super Sunday kickoff, but because of FA Cup fixtures, this game moved earlier to a 2 o'clock kickoff, meaning we do have another game alongside it to get excited over. West Ham versus Bournemouth. So we've got a double up today. We'll obviously be watching the Tottenham Newcastle game because that's much more interesting. But if Dom Solanke bags a hat trick, you'll make sure to hear about it from me. But yeah, not going to stream. Harry, are you excited for today's game?
No, not really. I'm joking. It should be a good game.
No, I couldn't care less.
Very competitive game. Not the most exciting game in the world, but
I don't know. I think Newcastle might score 10.
One team that are hilariously shit, and the other one which have looked really good this season, but last time out were torn apart by Unai Emery's Clan Blue Army.
Torn apart.
3-0 loss.
Yeah, I guess. It's torn apart. It flies it's like 7-0 and they barely got a touch on the ball. But they were comfortably outplayed by Aston Villa. So
yeah, that
was not a great result. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Nick Nack and Chelsea fan. I saw you both in chat very early. And, of course, Gary Weissman was in as well, I think an hour and a half before stream. So, yeah, welcome all. I see that there's a debate going on about Mauricio Pochettino potentially joining Chelsea. I have to say, I think he's an incredible coach, but it's going to take a lot for him to convince me as a former Tottenham manager.
Oh, yeah.
He is going to have to do a lot. But if you were to ignore the fact that Mauricio Pochettino used to manage Tottenham, then I would be 100% on board. He's exactly what we need. He's the type of player that will get the best out of our young players. While we might not fight for trophies in the short term, it will set us up for long-term success with a different coach. I think that affiliation with Tottenham is the problem because a lot of Chelsea fans will be very annoyed by that.
Yeah, and my thing with Poch is he won nothing at Tottenham, absolutely nothing at Tottenham.
But is that because of him or is that because of the culture at the club?
But then he didn't really wipe the floor with everyone at PSG.
That's the thing though. You say Pochettino didn't win anything. Neither did Conte. Neither did Mourinho. Neither did Nuno Espirito Santo.
And look what Conte and Jose did at Chelsea.
Exactly.
Not Nuno, thank God for that.
He was linked at one point, wasn't he? I was like,
I have my reservations, but we'll just have to see what happens.
Yeah.
But it does now. It feels like Todd Bowles doing anything in his power to piss off Chelsea fans. What's that? Let's go get an ex-Tottenham manager.
If it works.
If it works,
could be glorious, couldn't it?
Fair enough. That'd be hilarious.
If Tottenham's greatest manager of the last decade...
I expect a trophy first season, though.
No, I don't know. Depends.
On a cup. We need a trophy. Look at this season. We need to bounce back next year with a trophy.
Yeah. I think the squad's a mess at the moment. So there's a lot to sort out. Because while there's been a lot of investment, it's not been intelligent. And now we're left with praying that Mudryk can come good.
Yeah.
We've got players that only joined a summer ago, Cucurella, Koulibaly, Sterling, potentially leaving the club already. And it's just like, how? We've got a club, I wouldn't say a legend, but a player that's come through our youth academy has been brilliant for us in the last few years, Mason Mount. And Chelsea fans want him out the door. I find it mental. This season, everything's been so reactionary. I don't know. I'm really worried that next season we're going to end up with a squad that doesn't resemble anything.
Speaking of, managerial issues this season, Tottenham.
Yes. Well, no, because Tottenham are apparently set to get Julian Nagelsmann.
Which is mental. Which is absolutely mental. But, yeah, they've got Christian Stellini, who, since he became the caretaker manager, has gone on a quest to fight every single manager in the league so far. So that should be interesting today. They beat Brighton, but they got very, very lucky. They haven't looked good at all this season, Tottenham, but somehow they're still in fifth.
I know, it's just a weird season, isn't it, where you can be so bang average. Like, if you look at the sides fighting for Europe, I don't think Brentford are all that impressive. I think if they didn't have... I think they're obviously a good side, and they've proven that a lot this season, but I don't think they're better than a lot of the sides below them.
But again, similar to Brentford, similar to Tottenham, they have one very good English
Aston
striker,
Villa,
and without them,
yeah,
a bit the same. But
Aston Villa were literally in the relegation zone when Unai Emery took over. They had Steven Gerrard for half a season, and now they might get European football.
That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Liverpool have been losing games to clubs like Nottingham Forest. They're just so up and down. This season has been mental, and yet still Manchester City maintain.
I mean,
well, probably going to be the titleless round, aren't they?
This is a huge game for both sides. Obviously, Newcastle win today. They kind of put a statement. They come very close to getting a top 4 finish. Tottenham win today. They pull themselves back towards the top 4 and away from the chasing pack. So a big game for both sides. Newcastle need to bounce back after they lost to Villa, but if you take that loss to Villa out of the equation, I think they've looked very strong recently. I mean, they've won 5 out of 5 before that. So I think this is going to be very difficult today for Tottenham to go away to St James's Park after losing to Bournemouth at home. It's going to take a lot for Tottenham to win today.
It certainly is. I think Tottenham are a bit of a mess at the moment, but they're definitely a side that Newcastle have to be wary of. While they haven't been incredible in the last few years, they are still a very, very strong team with a lot of players that can cause them a lot of harm.
I mean, last few games, Son has scored 2 in his last 2. That's pretty decent.
Yeah.
He's kind of starting to come back into form. Harry Kane, 23 goals this season, is also very strong. So if either of those two get the ball in a good position, they're going to score.
Kane's had a ridiculous season. Any other year, he's the top scorer by a distance. Yeah. It's just that a certain Norwegian robot is pissing the league. So, his goal-scoring ability, well, not ability, his goal-scoring record has been undermined by that of Erling Haaland because of the volume of goals Erling Haaland is scoring. Mental.
But I mean,
but that's the thing, though. The problem for Tottenham today is even if they do score, even if they look like winning, I do not trust their defence to keep a clean sheet at home, away at anyone.
And especially when you look at players like Alexander Isak, 14 Premier League appearances in his first debut season in the Premier League, 8 goals, very strong.
Yeah, I think that's a ridiculous record as well.
And when
if you were to times that by the amount of games he should, like if he was to play a full season, then you're looking at a really, really strong record. So
definitely.
He's a good player, very good player.
And Alexander Isak. Callum Wilson as well.
I'm gutted he never joined Chelsea. Yeah. I find it mental that we were able to, again, just back on the Chelsea, but we spent so much money and we didn't get any talent. And Newcastle showing exactly how it's done by investing in the right players, and now look where they are.
Yeah. And Isak and Kane both start today. Do you want to go through who else is starting?
Yeah, we've not actually looked through the lineups. We've only got 6 minutes to kick off, so that's probably a good idea, of course. We are at St James's Park for this afternoon's action. Newcastle, the home side, in their 4-3-3 as always. Nick Pope between the sticks. Flat back 4, Captain Trippier, Shah Botman and Dan Burn. Then the midfield 3 consists of Longstaff, Bruno Guimaraes and Joe Willock. Murphy on the right, Joe Linton on the left, and Alexander Isak leading the line. Big calls there. Big calls. That wide? I imagine that is
Murphy
Willock.
Murphy out wide.
Well, Murphy's already out wide.
Sorry.
I imagine it's Willock out wide, Joe Linton deeper. I don't know. It's an interesting lineup though. So no Alan Saint-Maximin, no Miguel Almiron. Saint-Maximin's out injured. Almiron benched. Callum Wilson benched. And Anthony Gordon benched. So some big calls there from Newcastle. The fact that there is no Miguel Almiron starting today.
Well, obviously he's just come back from injury. He only just made the bench against Villa, and obviously he's benched again today. So obviously Eddie Howe feeling he isn't fully fit.
I think it's probably it's a weakened side for Newcastle, especially without Saint-Maximin as well. They do. I mean, the front three of Murphy, Isak, and potentially Joe Willock doesn't fill me with much
today. If Newcastle win today, there'll be 6 points to go to Tottenham with a game in hand. For me,
Champions League should be secure.
For me, that would be put the top 4 clear.
My only wild card would be Brighton, because if they win those 2 games, they're certainly at 55 points.
I still think the top 4 go clear today.
I don't know. I think Brighton's still got a hand in this because Brighton, I believe, still get to play Newcastle and Manchester United. I want to say.
Yeah.
I think Brighton have got the nicest run in.
So go for the Tottenham lineup.
Then the Tottenham lineup, the away, the the visitors to St James's Park today. Captain Hugo Lloris between the sticks. Flat 4 of Pedro Porro. There's a weak point. Romero Dyer. There's a weak point. Perisic. Oh my God, another weak point.
Wow.
A midfield of 3 then of Højbjerg. There's a strong point. Skip and Sarr.
There's a weak point.
There's 2 weak points. Kulusevski on the right. Son on the left. Harry Kane leads the line. It's a strong lineup for Tottenham. I think their midfielders are very weak.
Strong lineup.
It's a strong front three.
Strong attack. Yeah.
Really,
this could
really
be a goal fest today because it's 2 very strong attacks.
I don't know because
against one defence that cannot defend and one defence that conceded 3 last time.
I think this is going to be horrendous because Newcastle's defence is sensational and Tottenham's attack is sensational, but this Newcastle front three doesn't fill me with any excitement. Murphy and Willock on the wings. Yeah. And this Tottenham defence looks horrendous.
Genuinely.
So what's going to
I still think Joe.
Are we in for a 0-0?
I still think Willock can beat Pedro Porro every single day of the week.
Oh yeah, no, I could beat Pedro Porro.
Jacob Murphy's probably a rinse Perisic.
Pedro Porro's a very good player. He just struggled in his debut, and since then it's
struggled in his further debuts.
Yeah. 100%. But yeah, do you want to do your prediction in a moment? Because we've got a few people to welcome to the stream. There's been a load of messages since we went to lineups. Welcome to the stream, London Kane and Wilmon. London Kane's buzzing because the Orient are promoted. And there's a load of other chat about Tottenham having a good record at Newcastle. A prediction there from Chelsea fan. That's interesting. Harry, what is your prediction for today's game?
I don't see any way that Tottenham get anything out of today. They're going away to a very good Newcastle Newcastle side with what I would say is a shambolic defence and a really weak midfield. I'm going 3-0 to the Toon with an Isak double and a Jacob Murphy goal.
Wow.
Tottenham are rubbish.
Big win. But I don't know. I feel like there's still a goal in there for Tottenham.
Harry Kane.
They're either going to sit. Exactly. They're either going to sit really defensively, in which case they won't concede 3, or they're going to go forwards with it. Pardon me. They're going to go forwards with it and then get caught out. By the way, they do have it as Joe Willock in midfield, Joe Linton on the left, which does make sense. Joe Linton used to be a striker, then they decided to play him deep because he's horrendous at finishing, or used to be. Under Eddie Howe, he's been excellent. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how this Newcastle team plays today.
I go for my prediction as well because I look at Wilson, Gordon, Almiron all to come off the bench. Tottenham don't stand a chance.
I'm going to go 3-2 Newcastle.
I can see that happening.
Yeah, a bit of a goal fest. But I feel like by saying that, we're just guaranteed a 0-0. Or a 1-1, aren't we?
Genuinely. Or an Eric Dyer own goal and it settles it.
Yeah, I will go for an Isak goal, a Trippier free kick, and a Joe Linton goal. Yeah. And then a Kane brace.
All right.
No, actually, I'll go for a Son brace.
Okay.
Because he's been in goal scoring form recently. I think he'll maintain it. And exactly my thoughts.
Flooding in front of us. Gary, welcome back.
Yes, I need to refresh my chat then. Chelsea fan prediction was 2-1. I think if I find it. 2-1 Tottenham. So going against our predictions there.
2-1 Tottenham. I'm surprised. And London Kane's gone 1-1. Will has gone 3-1 Newcastle. So everyone's split. That surprises me. Yeah. I thought everyone would have gone Newcastle, but fair enough.
Following chat, very much not split. 60% think Newcastle win at home, 20% going Tottenham, 20% going for a draw. If you haven't voted in that, make sure to do so. Newcastle need to be clinical with their chances, I feel, to win this, says Nick Knack. I don't know, I feel like chances will be plentiful today, but they do need to score because if Tottenham even get a glimpse of a chance, Harry Kane will put it in the back of the net. So I think not for the fact that Newcastle... I think your point is right, Nick Knack, but not because Newcastle won't create chances. It's just that Tottenham are a threat on the counter.
I just look at this Tottenham team. I mean, Pape Sarr starts his second Premier League game. He's not great. Oliver Skipp's very average. And the defence is shambles.
Yeah.
Genuinely. Pedro Porro's struggled to adapt. Romero's a car crash. Eric Dyer is not a footballer. He's just a bloke who, I'd expect to see him at Sunday League after a night out in the pubs.
We used to have a Xhaka red card bingo. I think a Romero card bingo is a much more appropriate game to play. What minute are you going Romero's first card?
30
right
seconds.
underway here.
I think David Coote would be quite nice to.
I'm going to go 56th minute. Get your Romero card bingo predictions in chat.
I think it's David Coote.
Tottenham will get us started here today. Oliver Skipp set to knock the ball backwards, and he does now get us underway. That was a great part. Here's Romero. Oh, he's been booked already. He's just chin someone.
Oh, what happened? I forgot to change the timer. Excuse me.
Harry. Anyway, Tottenham with possession, happy just to hold on to the ball for as long as they can, really, because the longer they have the ball and the less time this Newcastle team has the ball, the greater chance they have at not getting battered today. And I think that'll be Tottenham's prerogative. Keep it as tight as they can, while also flying forwards on the counter. And yeah, come on Bournemouth, please beat West Ham. My thoughts exactly, Chelsea fan. I don't really like West Ham, and I've got Dominic Solanke in my FPL team, so come on Bournemouth. I quite like Bournemouth as well. They're an interesting team. And I like that a small team is actually doing all right in the Premier League. Isak. Bruno Guimaraes gets out wide. Here's Joe Linton. Newcastle look dangerous already. Joe Linton cuts inside. And it's a shot. But save. And it's home. Jacob Murphy. A minute on the clock. And Newcastle are leading this game. Newcastle 1, Tottenham 0. 67 seconds into today's game. And it's a goal already. An old man in the front row swinging his scarf around. And no, that's not a euphemism. He is actually doing that. And he is very excited for today's game. Get battered. Everywhere they go. Literally. Everywhere they go. Within 70 seconds.
You can't make it up.
That's a lovely drive from Joe Linton. Well won in the midfield here by Bruno. Sarr caught in possession. Joe Linton back to Bruno Guimaraes. She makes a good chance as he slips over.
How does he do this?
He just wriggles through Tottenham players, takes a shot, Lloris parries it. Not a good save.
No, good stop, but he should hold it.
It's a P-roller and he spilled it.
He just...
no conviction.
Just catch it.
Yeah.
And then... Murphy, do you think that's a difficult finish?
I think the surface has caught Lloris out there because it's skid, I imagine, is what's caused him to parry it.
Absolute legend, mate. Said he'd gift a membership for every single Newcastle goal. We're getting 17! Come on! I hate saying Nick Knack, but please do just be aware of your bank balance after this game. Because you might be gifted it. Please do stop if Newcastle score too many.
But yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant. A minute, 61 seconds, the goal came. After 61 seconds. Have you given it to, Nick Knack, by the way? I haven't seen. That is going to be I don't know.
No, I think Pedro Porro just whipped out a play.
It was just horrific defending.
They've cut to Pedro Porro because he does just get minced here.
Yeah.
Joe Linton.
And then Romero
just walks past him.
Stellini, I don't know.
There's only so much coaching you can do that says don't just
stand there and
watch them run past you. Yeah.
I mean, as it stands, that would put Newcastle up into third, but United would have a game in hand because
Dan Burn lets that roll out to Newcastle throw on the near side.
I can't believe it.
Burn.
I thought at least Tottenham would be a bit competitive for a while.
Yeah.
But...
I still don't think this game's over, but that's a very early goal, and my prediction is very much on its way to happening. Joe Linton. No, it wasn't a joke. You've got the Murphy goal there.
I said Murphy and Isak Davil.
I said a Joe Linton goal. I forgot he didn't actually score.
He was running down the right. Plays it inside to
Isak uses.
How has he got so
holds
much
it up
room?
Well. Now back out wide, caught in the challenge he's had, but play continues. Murphy, Isak touch. Takes it past a couple, it's blocked.
Big block from Dyer out for a Newcastle corner. Isak's getting the fans going. This is brilliant. 1-0 West Ham as well. Mikel Antonio. Early goals in both.
It means Newcastle are going to have to attack, and hopefully that means Dominic goals are incoming.
I don't think it matters for FPL because who's got a Bournemouth defender?
Yeah, it'd only be people that got like Philip Billing who might lose a point there.
Ooh.
Because he doesn't keep a clean sheet.
Corner to Newcastle. Can they extend their lead after 4 minutes?
Kieran Trippier over this.
It's not a bad corner.
Met by the head of Shah, but it's flicked away. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Can he put the ball into the box?
Probably.
Bruno.
It's
cleared away by Romero. Only as far as Murphy, who's kicked it directly up in the air. Comes down with snow on it, but well dealt with by Sven Botman. Now Dan Burn on the wrong side of the pitch, but he gets it back to Botman. Now Isak. Not Isak, sorry. Willock. Lovely drive by Joe Willock. Able to...
Burn's still over it. They haven't got a left back at the moment. Ball dinked over the top. Willock
tries to flick it on and it's cleared away by Dyer. The fact that Tottenham have so much time... Sorry, Newcastle have so much time to carry that ball forward.
Tottenham already sitting back there.
They make up so many yards by just...
Takes the ball away from Son and they're going to recycle it because they're under no pressure, Newcastle.
Exactly. Tottenham are going to get minced
Ball
today.
play at the top.
Julian in behind, takes it round Lloris, and it's 2-0. The flag does not go up, and Newcastle extend their advantage. 5 minutes into this match, and Newcastle are putting on a show. Newcastle 2, Tottenham 0. The Brazilian Joe Linton finishes, takes it round Lloris, and smashes it home. Tottenham are in an absolute mess.
Ball over the top as well?
A complete disarray at the moment.
Tottenham get back.
And it's Pedro Porro losing his man again. Lloris, I mean, he's hung up to dry by his defenders, really.
I'll be honest, guys. Can we change our predictions, please?
Yeah.
I know we went for Newcastle wins, but this is going to be a
Did anyone say
cricket
6-0? Because I think you might be right.
Was it ball over the top? No.
That's Sven
Well
Botman
offside.
ball.
Sven Botman, what a ball
out
that
like
is.
that.
What a touch from Joe
That is
Linton.
sensational.
Rounds the keeper, and it's an easy finish for the Brazilian.
And that's good. Oh, no, it's Fabian Schär, sorry, not Sven
What a ball
Botman.
that is from Schär.
I was going to say, because if it was Botman, I'm worried about some of the FPL mini leagues I'm in. Yeah. But I don't know many who have
What
Schär.
a ball that is from Fabian Schär.
Went to get an ice cream, what happened? Knick-knack, Tottenham got carved open again. Ball over the top, Pedro Porro.
Brilliant ball.
Fast asleep. I mean, he's now ran into a post.
Yeah.
I mean, we mocked him in the start. I said maybe it was harsh. I go back on that. Not harsh
You said that Tottenham be competitive in this game. Eddie Howe's loving it.
Knick-knack, mate. Thank you very much again.
Oh.
Another gifted membership in this stream.
Who are you gifting these to, by the way?
I don't think you have to give a specific
I
recipient
see.
immediately.
You should have to
I
give
think
it.
you
You should have to
gift the membership and then choose. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I've never gifted a membership.
Choose who you want, Knick-knack. Or do whatever you want. It's completely up to you. Tottenham put the pressure on again, and Newcastle have won a throw very high up the pitch. This is ridiculous. This is genuinely double figures. We're on course for it.
Botman.
There's 2 every 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's about 18-0, Harry.
Come on!
No, 2 every 5. I was going 2 every 10 minutes. 2
Yeah.
every 5 minutes would be 36-0. Come on, Newcastle.
Would it? Oh yeah, 9-4s. Yeah.
Yeah. Fans paid to see this. If you're a Tottenham fan, how many more minutes until you're walking
But what
off?
I would do to see Newcastle score 2 more and see Tottenham walk out at half time, brilliant.
Half time?
Walk out now. 7 minutes on now.
Here comes Trippier.
Oh, this is Jamie. But what?
No. Longstaff doesn't realise the
right,
ball
Trippier's
is
feeling
big
nice.
past him. Okay, that's not Trippier's fault. He plays a good ball inside.
No,
Longstaff ran away from it.
He passed the ball to them. You just can't make your stuff up.
Yeah. By the way, 14 votes in the poll chat, 71%
Tottenham get battered everywhere they go.
71% Newcastle.
Tottenham woman are now losing to Aston Villa
Yeah.
woman. They're getting absolutely battered. Wow, 3 goals in the Premier League after 5 minutes, and here comes Murphy. How's it going?
Murphy! Oh!
It's 3-0!
Strike!
He can't believe it! Not even he can believe he scored! It's 3-0 Newcastle!
What a hit!
Oh my god!
You know what? Going into the stream today, I thought this could be tough. It's going to be 0-0 something. Inside 8 minutes is 3-0 Newcastle. Jacob Murphy, take a bow, my son. We said, Newcastle's attack doesn't look too potent today. They're going to miss Almiron's goals. No, they're not, because Jacob Murphy's turned up like prime Ronaldo.
This is unbelievable. Isak in my fantasy team and Newcastle scored.
Mate.
But what do you do if you're Tottenham? It's an utter
Fold. Declare insolvency.
Yeah.
What's the point? Your club's
We
useless.
praise it. They look.
Here they come again. It's Murphy.
This is a highlight.
Oh, I thought that was a ball.
Son dispossessed this time. Murphy's picked up 25 yards out. It's how Lloris does not save that.
It's a peach of a strike.
It is but Lloris doesn't even move.
What's he going to do?
Dive.
He's not going to get to that.
He is.
No, he's not. It's Hugo Lloris, mate. He knows his limits.
8 minutes played. Newcastle United 3. Tottenham Hotspur 0.
Knick-knack, mate, thank you very much for another
But
gifted
realistically,
membership.
mate, at this rate, here come Newcastle again. We're not making this up. This is ridiculous.
Trippier.
Down the line. Lino, you're ruining it.
He looked onside today.
8 minutes and 12 seconds was when the 3rd goal went in. You can't make it.
Mental.
Mate, you make subs. You make changes. Why
Still,
has he not done anything?
I mean, Mason's literally saying to him, what on earth can we do? The midfield's getting run through. Get me on there.
But seriously, from a Tottenham point of view, this is an utter capitulation. This is an embarrassment.
I genuinely... The players on this pitch should be ashamed of themselves because this has been abysmal. I've never seen 10 minutes of football where a team looks so incompetent.
You're a professional football club.
I can't recall the last time a team went 3-0 down in 10 minutes.
8 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, Son's in behind. Oh, he's not. Pope's right there.
Yeah. I cannot fathom how this side are fifth in the Premier League.
No other football team lets this happen.
No.
Genuinely, I think Wrexham could have rocked up here today and it'd still be 0-0.
Yeah.
And this is what I love about being a Chelsea fan, is no matter how bad we are, we will never be as bad as Tottenham.
Willock.
That's famous last words. Oh, that was a poor
Stop
pass.
by Skip. Willock almost wins it back.
Skip and get it back to him.
Sarr.
What are they doing though? Like, they're creating their own trouble.
Lloris under pressure.
They're trying to give the ball to Newcastle.
The problem is Newcastle pinning them in so well, and Tottenham have no answer for it. Sarr's under pressure. When you're a player that's only just come to the Premier League and you're in a struggling side, a team that doesn't really know how they're going to play, it's incredibly difficult. When you come up against a Newcastle side who are pinning them
West
back.
Ham.
Really, wow.
5 goals inside the first 10 minutes in both the Premier League games.
And that is a bad start for Gary O'Neill's side.
So we're praying.
Lucas Paqueta goal.
Here's
you said he scored as well.
Ball to Isak, plays it back to Bruno Guimaraes. He plays the ball through. It's not good.
I said this though because we were recording Prem predictions, and you'll see it when it comes out on Tuesday. I said Newcastle as West Ham will beat Bournemouth, take momentum from that game against from the Conference League, and then they'll beat. Who did I say they're beating the week?
I can't remember.
Tottenham, maybe, probably.
Look at the Tottenham fans. They don't know what to do.
I'm Liverpool.
They don't even watch anymore. Just looking at the ground. When he's put a rugby shirt on, he's that sad. He's put a rugby top on. He's had enough of watching Tottenham. He's put a rugby shirt on. I do not blame him. I mean, why aren't they left? They're all still there. Why are they still there? Leave. I just want to see Tottenham fans walk out of the stadium. Højbjerg.
Here's Sarr.
Harry Kane plays for his football club.
And Skip's in behind. Can he find someone with a pass? Harry Kane! And it's wide.
That should have been a goal. That should have been a goal.
We said that Newcastle needs to be clinical today. Well, it seems it's going to be the other way around. Tottenham aren't going to have many chances in this game. Harry Kane should be putting that one away.
Brilliant ball through to Oliver Skip. He does well here to cut it back to Kane. Bit fortunate.
My 3-2 prediction is on if Tottenham do something.
But I hope you're wrong now, because that means we're going to see 2 goals in the next 78 minutes.
Yeah.
And then what happens now? Because this game could finish 3-0.
No, it won't.
Definitely won't.
Tottenham's defence. They keep under 10, obviously.
I genuinely don't know how you could pick Taylor badly.
Matty, welcome to the stream. Bro, the hell is this? Well, this is Tottenham's downfall. I think that's what we're witnessing
This
today.
is the average day of watching Tottenham Hotspur.
And
guess what, guys?
Willock,
Isak.
Willock tries to get there. Dyer goes back to Lloris, and Tottenham...
I know it's a bit early to start previewing other streams, but we get to watch Tottenham again on Thursday and next Sunday. Against Manchester. Imagine when Man United rock up. When they rock up to Old Trafford.
Liverpool.
And then Liverpool. Oh, it's going to be brilliant. And Liverpool served 3 of the 4 biggest losses in the Premier League this season.
Thanks for that statistic, Harry.
It's going to be brilliant.
Kane. Still Kane.
Right. Tottenham haven't looked too bad since they conceded the 3rd.
Well, Newcastle just sort of calmed down a bit. Votman.
Bruno. Laughing. I see Jacob Murphy.
Literally, Jacob Murphy was like, what is going on?
Why have I scored? What am I doing?
I mean, that's goal of the season, arguably. I'm sure if you were to ask every fan who watches a lot more football than us, which is surely not many, but I can't pick out many goals better than that one. I'm sure there's 1 or 2 out there, but yeah, what a finish.
I'm trying to think of any big scorelines. I just hope Isak gets some points from my fantasy team, to be honest.
Even Valencia winning half time. Yeah, I saw that, but equally, Elche took 13 points all season, Matteo, so not much of a surprise there. And that would, I believe, that brings Valencia out of the drop zone, doesn't it?
And probably relegates Elche.
Well, with 8 games to go, they are, I think, 17 points away from anyone. Or something like that.
Tottenham next season at this rate. I can't believe this. I genuinely can't. Like, I know I said 3.
You know how Nagelsmann's like supposed to be going to Tottenham and rejected Chelsea?
They'll be lucky if they get... I don't know. Who's going to want to manage this football club?
I think Nagelsmann will, because there's still a lot of promise here. This team's just a consequence of a poor they've not actually got a manager. They don't seem to have a system of style.
Yeah.
And they need some serious recruitment because that midfield today is horrendous.
I know I'm guessing Ben Tanker's injured. He must be, because if by will you are starting this 3 midfield.
And I guess Yves Basuma the same.
Oh yeah, it's brilliant pretty tech. But even then, you should still be able to have competent footballers to stand in there. Like any other big team has 2 injuries in midfield. They usually have at least someone that can stand there.
But the 2 midfielders don't create this. This is the...
Oh yeah, this is not just the midfield. Yeah. Defence, haven't seen them. Eric Dyer might as well just go home. Because he's not neat. He hasn't done anything.
But imagine a full-strength Newcastle team against this Tottenham side. So Maximan running it.
I think Callum Wilson and Isak were up front together.
Nah, because that would be a different system. It may not work.
Okay.
As well.
Isak hasn't actually scored yet. It's a bit annoying.
Botman, Longstaff.
Botman keeps it along.
I can't tell who that is. Son, though, could break here. Takes it past Trippier.
Botman, that's brilliant.
But Botman covers back well. Shire and Botman are the only centre-half partnership I get mixed up so frequently. I'm convinced they're the same bloke.
Yeah, we had that problem.
They need to get a different haircut. Can one of them dye a bit of their hair blonde or a little pink patch?
A bit over the top from Joe Linton there.
Or if Shire wants to be really cool, he could get it done like the Swiss flag.
That would be good.
Or Botman could get the Dutch flag. Then we know which one's which.
I'm still just in a bit of a shock state, to be honest.
Romero.
I don't know what to think.
The race. Knocks it out wide. Pedro Porro chests it down under a bit of pressure from Willock, but he dinks it forward. Now here comes Oliver Skip. Bruno Guimaraes getting back and defending. Kulusevski. Porro. Now Sarr. Finds Dyer. Romero. Nice build-up from Tottenham, this. They're actually looking a little more comfortable in possession. It's alright when you're 3-0 down. But yeah, this is
just brilliant.
I'm waiting for something else to happen. I'm waiting for the next goal.
Yeah, as I say. It's been 9 minutes since we saw the first goal. We saw 3 inside 8.
Yeah.
Sterling probably happy if they only lose this 3-0 now.
Well, does this? I mean, this pretty much confirms that Tottenham won't play Champions League football next season, doesn't it?
No. I think they're still struggling. Here comes Murphy. I still think they're struggling in the
Europa League. Murphy's fallen over the ball. The fact that bloke who's just fallen over the ball has scored twice.
Oh, well, he has actually, hasn't he? He's scored. Jacob Murphy's got on a hat trick.
No, he's just fallen over the ball.
Jacob Murphy's on a hat trick in a Premier League match.
Hoyvier.
I want to see him completely.
Lovely switch of the play. Kulusevski cuts inside. Dan Burnlow manages to wrestle the ball back. Now Willock. Outside the big pass. What a knock. Isak in behind. And it's 4. Tucks it past Lloris. Dyer was never catching him. And Joe Willock take a bow because that is a beautiful pass. And Alexander Isak awards his FPL owners with a good finish. Tidy finish. Beautiful ball. Newcastle running riot. Tottenham, an absolute just mess. It's a mess for Tottenham.
That has to be assist of the season.
I mean, an outside the boot pass over the top. This game
ball that is
producing some beautiful strikes. We've had Murphy ping one from range. We had Willock with possibly the greatest assist we've seen all season. Isak with a tidy finish. Newcastle are in dreamland.
9 goals in 15 appearances for Alexander Isak. He has taken to life in the Premier League like a duck to water. Brilliant striker.
But also, Pedro Porro.
How do you let this happen?
Where are you, man? And then Dyer, Romero, both caught out. Don't know who's at left back, but he's not there. Oh, Perisic, he's not in attendance.
And
Dyer's never catching him. Why you play such a high line with Eric Dyer, I can't understand. Because he's never catching him. Never. No. And Nick Nack, thank you very much, mate, for a 4th gifted membership of the stream.
Please don't.
Goated.
Please don't. Yeah, genuinely, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. And Aston Villa women. Speaking of Tottenham getting battered, it's now 2-0 Aston Villa women.
That's huge as well, isn't it?
That is at Tottenham Stadium. So, yeah. Tottenham on all fronts currently are not in a great situation. I think that's
bankrupt. Because, I mean, that's 4 goals in 20 minutes now. Times that by 4, that's 16 goals.
Yeah.
Newcastle fans are loving it. And you can say all you want about, they only got to where they are now because of money. This isn't just because of money. And here they come again.
Isak! It's 5! Isak at the double!
He can't believe
and it's 5-0 Newcastle. We're inside 20 minutes. We're on for a ridiculous
Can we just deep this,
scoreline
guys?
today.
Can we just absolutely deep this? This is 5-0 in 20 minutes.
They're averaging a goal every 4 minutes. Where did Tottenham go? Because you're not coming back now.
Get some subs on. Make a system change.
Can we pan to the away end now? Because I want to know where the Tottenham fans are. Because I can't imagine they're still in the stadium. 5-0 Newcastle. I mean, Kane's going to go and take the kick-off. I know he isn't. He's going to let Son do it. He can't be bothered to take kick-offs anymore.
But Mate,
they're just grinning. They're not even bouncing anymore than Newcastle fans. They are genuinely just
smiling. My point would be, though, on a serious note, from a Tottenham point of view.
Serious note?
No. My thing would be, why haven't you changed the system? Why haven't you brought subs on? Or even, just as a captain, right, Hugo Lloris should be getting his whole team in a huddle and having a chat.
Zinchenko, after Arsenal conceded 1 on Friday night, was getting them all in a huddle, getting them all together. They're 5-0 down, and the Tottenham players just moaning at each other.
It just shows all the problems
Porro,
you have.
Arms in the air,
how it goes under Lloris. That's one though. When your captain's playing that badly, what else can you do?
The thing is, they've got the confidence in Newcastle. They're just shooting from anywhere. Yeah. Murphy, by the way, Nick Nack, thank you very much,
mate, genuinely,
for a fifth
absolutely legendary
gifted sub today.
I don't know what we can give you a really good game.
Yeah. But we will promise.
We will get something sorted out for the members because over
the summer we will work on something for the members because at this rate everyone's going to be a member by the end of this stream if Newcastle keep the current record up. It's 5.
They're gone.
What the hell? Yeah, the Tottenham fans. Why are they still there? Leave.
I mean, half of it's emptied out.
I mean, there's a lot of empty seats. I don't know.
The thing is, Davinson Sanchez is coming on.
As if it could get worse.
Here comes Kane though.
Tottenham
got a corner. Come on,
Jack, mate. That's a huge bottle. Hope you're planning on sharing some with chat. If I get some words, it is.
We'll send the rest of the bottle to Nick now. We'll just send in we'll sign the bottle and send it to him. Yeah. Davinson Sanchez is coming on because that's going to fix all the Tottenham's problems.
Right, here we go. Where are they putting Sanchez?
Are they going 5 back?
Oh well, I'd guess so, Harry. I don't know what else they're going to do.
29.
That is Kulusevski. No, Sarr. Right.
So they're going 5-2-3.
Yeah.
So when you're getting over in the midfield, let's take a midfielder out.
They might just show him off the back a little bit.
I'm not surprised.
Run, mate, because
22 minutes in, he has been subbed off.
I would be out of there. If I was a Tottenham player right now, I would not. I don't know what on earth is going on.
The problem is,
baffled by what I've seen.
My thing is, because where do they find? I mean, imagine you're this Newcastle fan, by the way, that's turned up late and just found his seat. Imagine you missed all of that.
This is why you should never turn up late to a football game, ladies and gentlemen. You might miss 5 goals. Over everyone's heads. Now Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. Can he get the ball into the box? Maybe no. Across to Skip.
This is just laughable. I keep looking at the scoreline.
I thought it'd be interesting to look at some ratings from FootMob. Shout out to Lloris with a 3.9. 4.3 for Porro is the best of the back line. The rest have all been credited with a 4.2 for their performances this afternoon. Surprisingly, the best rated player in the team is Sarr with a 6.3.
Because he's come off, so he hasn't had to play.
6.1 for Skip, 6.1 for Højbjerg. Joe Linton's in behind on the left again.
From Bruno Guimaraes.
Can he get around Porro? Probably.
But why is he
them? All 11 Tottenham players should not be on the pitch.
You get 5 subs in the Premier League now. Why has Stellini made 1 and made it Davinson Sanchez?
Especially since that's a stoppage. So you're going to have...
Do you know what I'd do? There's a bloke called Mundell on the bench. I guess he's a youngster. Bring him on.
There's Mundell, yeah.
Why not?
Mundell, Devine.
Bring them on.
In the midfield.
Prove a point to these first team players that this is embarrassing.
I'd change your keeper.
Isn't this bench keeper?
Forster, mate, get him in there.
He actually wasn't too bad when
did concede 5 in 20 minutes. No, that way. Isak almost getting the ball through again.
I'm looking at Isak. I wish I captained him now, but
I begrudge any
3-on-2.
Newcastle FPL. I've only got Trippier, who might not keep a clean sheet if Son has anything to say about it. Son. If Tottenham go on to score 5, this will be the greatest game in Premier League history.
Yeah, as much as I like watching Tottenham get battered, if this finishes 5.
What a day for being a Newcastle fan. What a day for being a fan of any club other than Tottenham.
This is hilarious.
And Bournemouth, I guess, they're probably a bit upset.
Yeah, 2-0.
I mean, Nottingham have just scored against Troy, so that's huge. Nicholas Polloy as well.
This is just hilarious.
Big bold bloke. But yeah. We have had... Oh, and this is a worry, though, for Newcastle fans. Bruno Guimaraes hobbling.
Just get him off. You're 5-0 up.
Yeah.
I would
immediately...
Genuinely, what point do they bring off their first team players and rest them?
I'd imagine.
Yeah, bring him off. He's hobbling. Just get him off, Eddie. There's no need to risk him. I'm sure you've got 8 midfielder on the bench.
Yeah, you would imagine.
Even Elliot Anderson. Let him score a few goals in the Premier League. Because let's be honest, he would.
Kulusevski. It's still Kulusevski. Cuts in. And it's over.
Terrible. Not a bad effort. Tottenham's best effort of the day. Probably. Because they only had 2.
Well, Tottenham have scored.
Oh.
Not the men's side, though.
Yeah.
The women have got one back against Aston Villa. Will, welcome to the stream. Sorry what's happened. I turned off the stream for 20 minutes. It's 5-0. Yeah.
Yeah, Tottenham.
You've missed a lot, mate.
Awful.
You've missed a lot.
Yeah.
It's...
I don't know. I think so. It's one of those situations where I don't know what words to use.
We've said them all.
Because shambolic doesn't describe it.
How many times can we say Tottenham are shite?
Yeah.
In different ways.
There's no way to describe them apart from they are just completely shite.
Pope sends it along.
I still commit to the idea that they're
Bruno.
not a football club.
Now
There's 11
Longstaff.
men that get to run around each week.
Trippier's coming forward down this right-hand side. He wants to get amongst the goals. Jacob
Murphy's
Murphy,
in behind
back
again, crosses
post,
it in.
and Porro deals with it for the
That's
first
his
time.
first,
He
isn't it?
defends today.
It involved him heading it up.
Yeah. And Gary Weissman, with one of the memberships gifted by Nick Knack, there are another 4 there.
Yeah,
So
so there are 4 memberships then for Nick Knack to...
decide who
If
gets them.
anyone wants to plead their case to Nick
If
Knack...
you don't plead your I'm having a chat full of beggars.
Don't please Nick Knack.
Yeah, I think that's deserved. Gary's here every
that's
week.
a legend.
Yeah.
Cracking us up with all these comedic jokes.
Yeah.
They would be jokes if they weren't comedic. But,
What is going on? I feel like this score I sent you delirious.
I've got mental.
Trip your corner.
I can't wait to watch Formula 3 on this screen. Mental.
Headed away. Willock. And Højbjerg finds it and...
Skip. Imagine he's getting... Oh my god, imagine he's got sent off.
Booking for Dejan Kulusevski.
That's what I'm waiting for, though. Romero just to go through someone because he's had enough.
What minute you went 30 seconds?
I said 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's another thing we've got now, everybody.
I mean, hang on.
Get involved.
He's kicked him in the bollocks.
Potentially a red card.
He's lucky there.
But yeah, a new thing we're doing, Christian Romero, card bingo. We used to do this for Granit Xhaka, but he's become more tame with his challenges, so it could now we're going to do it for Romero.
That one is going to hurt.
Well, yeah, he's just been studded in the bowls.
Well, it really hurt.
Yeah, in fact, he's got on with it.
Yeah, everyone in chat right now, when do you think Christian Romero is going to receive his first yellow card today? Or
any card.
A card, probably a red one.
I've gone for the 50, did I go 56th minute?
You said 56, I went 32nd. Everyone else let us know.
Yeah.
Trippier ball in.
Caught by Lloris.
That's going to reduce his bonus.
Grey names, make sure your option to allow gifts is turned on. Yes, yeah. Anyone in chat? Make sure to turn allow gifts on. Perisic, and it's cut out by Isak.
Can you gift it to people who aren't here? Because I feel like there's a lot of the regulars that probably do deserve it that aren't here today.
I don't think so. I think you can gift it to people in chat.
And do you have to gift it while I don't know much about memberships, to be honest, but do you have to gift it while the stream is thingy, or can you do it after?
I don't know. I don't know much about memberships.
Yeah. Nick, you know what you're doing, mate. We'll leave it to you. Just thanks a lot.
There should be a link under the green gift membership announcements. They are, because I keep getting them. If you under it comes up with a little pop-up saying next time you could be the lucky recipient of the Football Chat gift membership. But obviously I don't want a membership to my own channel.
We don't need to be gifted. I think I'm Tottenham.
Son, Kane, and it's saved.
It's a shot on target for Tottenham. But yeah, I'll be honest, FPL owners aren't we? For Alexander Isak, it's gonna. That's it. If you've got Newcastle assets in FPL, you are laughing.
Oh yeah. Unless they concede one goal though, instantly Trippier's current points are wiped out.
Alexander Isak on a double were lovely. Pellero's made a tackle. He did get the ball, but he also did get the man. But he's got the ball.
Højbjerg. Porro. Nice play. It's Dejan Kulusevski. It's a good chance by Burn. I think that's going to be a Tottenham corner.
Goal kick.
Oh, how? just stunning.
Oh, and also in the Women's Champions League semi-finals, we saw Chelsea, Barcelona yesterday, Wolfsburg, Arsenal today.
Yeah.
But I didn't see it. You saw it.
Yeah, as I say. Yeah. Very good game. I think Chelsea definitely should have won yesterday, but yeah. We'll take only being 1-0 down heading to the new camp on Thursday.
Pope's taking his time, his goal kick.
45th minute, right before half time. That's when he's going to go through Joe Linton. Oh, that's a prediction for Romero. 40 minutes, says Chelsea fan. Not got long then until Romero's first card. Harry's got a minute and a half, and here goes Romero. He pushed Isak a little bit there.
I know that'd be too early.
Yeah, but if he gives away one foul, there's another one coming soon. That's good. Yeah, Joe Linton cuts out a pass. Good interception, but
the fact they're finding out that they're still annoyed. He's not annoyed at himself.
Oh yeah,
that guy's brilliant.
Because they've got a realistic chance of breaking the Premier League record here for biggest win.
Oh, and goal difference could be huge come the end of the season.
Exactly.
So they put 9 past Tottenham.
And damaging Tottenham's goal difference beyond repair, really.
I think, imagine, it's the thing, Tottenham the only rival that you can batter. Well, that's I mean, Liverpool went and battered United, but
every year.
That's United.
So I'll point out, by the way, I put 4-0 on the Prem Predictions farm now. And I thought that was mental at the time, I did it. It's a complete understatement now.
Free kick to Tottenham. This is just brilliant.
I mean, yeah. What if your question's to Annie right now? What on earth do you say at half time? What do you say?
Because it doesn't matter what you do. You can encourage them. They won't care. You can scream at them.
You can throw a water bottle. That's not going to change anything.
You could put your hands on your hips. So in different FM shouts.
Yeah.
You could point a finger. It's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, that sums up their day. Dan Burns just booted the ball into Pedro Porro, and it's then gone out for a throw.
Tottenham fans, by the way, we obviously can't hear this, but I've just seen it on Twitter. Hearing Tottenham fans from high up in the away end celebrating Lloris claiming a cross 28 minutes in. Sensational.
They know they're a joke of a club as well, though. They know their football club is an absolute
Imagine trekking all the way up there for an early Sunday kickoff and being forced to see this. A proper I was there moment in the worst way.
They've gone from London to Newcastle and got there for 2 o'clock. And that's why they're not leaving.
Well, at least when, you know when everyone asks, oh, where were you when Newcastle beat Tottenham 5-0? You can all say, I was watching the football chat live. It was quality. Yeah.
So, but that's the thing, either you leave now so you can get home earlier.
Bruno gets fouled, skip, and it's turned over for a...
Yeah.
Well, you might as well get your money worth.
Exactly, I think you're not going to leave. You've travelled all the way up there, spent a load of money, you're not just going to leave at half time.
And a lot of them probably don't have train tickets.
Yeah, no.
If they've booked their train tickets or booked other methods of travel, then they're not going to be able to get them. They're booked for after kickoff anyway, so they're not.
Say they're staying in Newcastle, they're not going to leave at half time. They might as well stay.
Well, yeah, you've got now else on. We can go sit outside Greg's in the cold.
Yeah, I'd probably rather do that. Someone's just gone through someone and it's a yellow card for...
Oh, it's not Christian Romero, it's Oliver Skip.
No. So my prediction's gone. I said 32nd minute.
Yeah.
Devastating.
You were doing wrong anyway, even if that was a yellow.
Yeah. Skip.
For Romero, but yeah.
The ball.
Oh, that's proper Tottenham, that. Yeah, gone through, what a lad.
English through and through.
Yeah. Instead of pointing a finger, you could stick a finger in their chest. Good, Gary. Chelsea better than Tottenham. You know what, Chelsea fan? Today we are, because we've not lost any games.
That's what I said earlier. That's what I love. We will never be this bad.
Spurs got to apologise to the away fans at the end of the match. They've got to apologise to them at half time. I would genuinely turn to the players and go, say sorry, because that was abysmal.
Yeah. I'd expect them to all be on Twitter. Harry Kane on Twitter at half time. We are so bad. I can only apologise to everyone that had to watch this.
They should get their money back. Oh, that's a guaranteed, surely, Chelsea fan. It's 5-0.
That's what my FM team do when we lose.
I've never lost 5-0 after just 20. I've never seen 5 goals in 20 minutes.
I haven't done that.
Honestly, this is...
I see nothing. I mean, they've got a bit of not a stranglehold on the game, but they've managed to stop Newcastle. Actually, they haven't stopped Newcastle. Newcastle just stopped. They got bored.
Yeah. Romero. Dyer.
This is just... there's no... I don't know what to say anymore.
Now Joe Willock.
That's brilliant.
Bruno,
boy, seems to be fine now after he's hobbling around.
now Lloris, and it's with Sanchez.
Has he made a difference bringing him on?
Well, they've not conceded, so yeah.
Did they not concede for the fifth while he was on the pitch?
Potentially.
I don't remember.
I don't think so. I think it was
after that, wasn't it?
Yeah, after the fifth.
It was 5 after 20 minutes, and
then he came on in the 23rd or something like that.
This will be fun. We've got another 55 minutes of this.
Yeah. I mean, you said it's 3-0. I hope it's not just this till the end of the game. I think we might be stuck at 5-0.
Yeah, so I do worry that we could just be sitting here watching Newcastle pass the ball around for the next 55 minutes. Get the possession stats up.
Yeah.
I mean, look at it. I mean, they've gone to a back three and Trippier's just playing right midfield.
Well, that's how they do. That's how they play in possession. That's
so another foul from Pedro.
That's why Byrne plays as a left back, so he can cut in, obviously, and form that sort of 3-4-3. As loads of teams. Yeah. 3-5-2. But yeah, tends to be the common theme this year is to have a centre half who can either play in central midfield if you're Pep, or at centre half. Yeah, fullback. Sorry, you can either play central midfield or centre half.
It's a good switch to the play.
Trippier.
Isak plays below top of the Longstaff, of all people. Oh, he's fallen over.
Fouled by Højbjerg.
Newcastle want a penalty there.
Yeah.
Bit soft, I think, for a pen.
He does. If that was anywhere else on the pitch, that's given, so...
That is a foul from Kulusevski as well.
He falls over anyway, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah. Tottenham can't afford to lose their heads now.
I think that's a bit of a foregone conclusion. They've lost their heads.
No, I mean, like, in terms of just being violent and wiping everyone out.
Exactly. They're not going to have anyone left for the end of the season because the amount of cards are already given out. And I'm guaranteeing that Romero's going to go through someone.
Two, aren't they? Kulusevski's been booked and Skip's been booked.
Something like that, yeah.
I can see Oliver Skip just having enough and just going through someone again.
Some might say Tottenham are pretty...
releases Murphy. Good challenge from Perisic, but it's still a corner.
Some might say Tottenham are in a pretty dire situation. That's from Will, not from Gary. Gary congratulating him in chat though, with a round of applause. Mate, that's that's like Jimmy Carr applauding a comedian. That's the greatest seal of approval you can get in this chat. Bruno. And it's blocked. And now Newcastle will knock it around and try and fashion another opportunity. Here's Joe Willock. Joe Linton. Willock. Men versus boys here. Yeah, pretty much Chelsea fan. I thought I said it's men versus infants. Literal
unborn children.
Fetuses on the pitch. They're so still. Like, they've now gone to this 5-3-2.
It's like when you...
Kulusevski tucks into the 3, and Kane and Son just stand up front waiting for some service.
It's like when you're younger and you stick 11 cones in your garden to play football against. And you just you dribble round them and pass through them and score goals and celebrate like
you'd be better off getting those yellow men out. Just like the
ones you use for like free kicks and things.
Like them on the pitch. At least you can't run through them.
Oh, poor error. Longstaff.
That's a foul. Willock! Oh, he really should finish.
Romero's getting booked. Is he getting booked? Is Romero getting booked?
Longstaff wants the foul back.
He can't because they kicked the ball away. Newcastle lost possession by themselves. I mean, that's a yellow card from Romero.
Willock should be composed here and make it 6, but...
Probably got too excited and thought, oh, we're going to score 6. That's a yellow card.
It's arguably a red.
I mean, it's assault. They have pulled that for free kick. Yeah.
No, I just... No, they haven't. Oh, I thought they could play advantage. I think he should have a word with Romero saying no more of that.
Yeah, he's literally just said, no more. You cannot do that.
Stop assaulting people.
So Romero's on a warning for everyone that has Romero card bingo. Romero's on a warning.
Yeah, should have buried that. Yeah. Nick, I don't think Eddie Howe's gonna be fuming, flipping chairs at half time, like smacking whiteboards. You did not make it 6-0, mate. That is disgraceful.
Why is it only 5?
Yeah. Willock, Isak. Willock, stopped by Porro and That was a little nervy going back to Lloris.
They're just so chill about it, Newcastle. They're just passing the ball around like there's no one there.
Also, is the next game on Sky Chelsea Arsenal?
No, they advertised before that next Sunday.
Of course, Liverpool Tottenham. Make sure to join us
And
there.
Fulham City.
Where Tottenham are going to score another 9. And Liverpool can score.
Imagine that. What a response that would be. He's beat Liverpool like 9-0 next week.
To be fair, if Trent... no. Liverpool actually playing some really nice football at the moment. I think they will...
If anything, Trent will score before.
In fact, we've got a Tottenham game before then, haven't we?
United.
Join us on Thursday night for Tottenham versus Manchester United. What a week of football we've got ahead of us.
Tottenham find themselves at a European football?
Well, cuts in, and it's a big block. Well, they've got a horrible run.
Yeah, they are horrible run.
They play United and Liverpool in the next 2 games. If we look at the Premier League table for just a moment, then we can
fifth now.
Discuss. So they have played 2 games. They played a game more than Liverpool. So if Liverpool were to win in the week against West Ham, which seems likely, and Tottenham failed to beat Manchester United, then they'll be level on points. Brighton, of course, have 3 games in hand, are only 4 points behind them. And Brighton play Forest on Wednesday.
3 games in hand.
They've only played 29 games.
Genuinely, Brighton.
They've got the FA Cup, haven't they? And they've had games
they
called
can
off
trip
for
me
stuff like the Queen passing away, and
Didn't they have one moved because of something that happened?
they had a game against Palace rearranged.
That's
I
what I
remember
saw,
early in the season for transport things. I think London were worried about transport and some stuff.
Isak's not offside. Reference blows whistle.
And then isn't it the coronation this week? So I think that's why
Yeah.
Chelsea Arsenal was going to be Saturday evening. So we won't be live Saturday evening, but we will be live on Tuesday night instead. Well, I'll be here for the first half. Harry will probably join us at half time, I imagine, for that one.
Should do.
Unless Chelsea are 6-0 down, in which case.
Longstaff!
Just wide of the mark.
You can see he wants a 6th. They want
Yeah,
a
as you
6th.
say, Tottenham very good chance they're out of Europe because Brighton are 8th. Villa are 2 points behind them, and they've played equal amount of games.
Declan Rice 3-0 West Ham.
Wow.
Bournemouth getting a bit of a hiding there as well.
Newcastle would be up to 3rd, level on points with Man United with a game in hand.
Is there a chance that Chelsea finish above Tottenham?
Who knows?
Trippier, ball in, headed over Romero.
If Chelsea won the next game, they'd be 11 points off them with 6 games to go. We can't score a goal. Like, I don't know why you expect us to beat teams.
We don't concede 5. We have to gain, don't we?
Yeah, we have to gain more than a point a game. So we can't just draw all 0.
It would be very Tottenham though to beat Man United in the week after this. They're in again, by the way.
Beat Liverpool, yeah.
Sanchez doesn't have. This is just something different. This is unparalleled. Like you hear of hidings and big score lines, but 5 goals in the first 20 minutes.
Did you give the memberships away yet? YouTube decided to get some. Okay, well if you want a membership to the Football Chat YouTube channel, make sure to allow gifts. I don't know how you do that, but I guess go into your settings, allow gifts, and nicknacks for memberships.
I don't know how YouTube
are just waiting to be awarded.
For anyone that wants them.
Yeah.
So could anyone new just join the stream?
If someone
today?
tunes in, they're gonna get a membership. Bruno looks out wide to trick.
It's gonna look like we give memberships to everyone that just joins the stream.
It's Bruno.
But again, thanks so much, Nick Nack. Massively appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, mate.
And thanks Newcastle for scoring 5.
Ball in, and it's not cleared away by Tottenham. Burn.
They're just toying with it now.
Toro gets it gone.
They're genuinely just Newcastle just knocking it from side to side now across the Tottenham box, just teasing them.
Yeah.
Declan Rice with that 3rd goal for West Ham. They clearly took that Europe win in Europe and they're taking that form, and maybe they could start driving away from the bottom of the table. Probably catch Chelsea. Probably overtake Chelsea.
Trippier. Botman. Longstaff. Now it's with Botman. Out wide to Murphy. Who's getting coronated? Because it surely isn't King Kane after this performance. No, it's some other bloke. I don't know. I put a crown on his head. Joe Linton.
think Newcastle fans might crown Eddie Howe after this game.
Yeah.
Ball out wide to Trippier.
This is one way to bounce back after a loss at Villa.
Isak slipped. 2 minutes of added time.
Here comes Son on the counter. Botman, that's great defending. I don't know, Fabian Schär, I think it was. Bruno Guimaraes shoved over by Kulusevski. David Coote says, "Get on, mate, you're 5-0 up." Kulusevski now. Trippier holds him off well. He falls over in the box. Ref says, "Get on again. Get on with it." And Isak now with the ball, looking to drive it forward. Starting to bucket it down here. I imagine it's even worse.
Yeah, that's
at
why
St James's Park. Yeah. That's why Tottenham are sliding out of Europe.
So when it rains, it pours for Tottenham.
Good one. But I mean, we've seen 8 goals across 2 games in the first halves here of this Sunday afternoon action.
I mean, by the way, got on the stream Leon. Still time for a comeback. I mean, if Newcastle can score 5 in one half, Tottenham can score 5 in the other.
Miracles can happen.
Who knows?
But yeah, welcome Leon, mate.
40 seconds to go. What can Tottenham do? Genuinely, what can Stellini say to his players at half time that's going to inspire them to come out and play another 45? The only thing I would say is that your pride is on the line now. Because you can either go out in the second half and concede another 5, or you can, have a bit of dignity and
ball in behind Murphy.
Try and score a goal. Bruno Guimaraes
held up well by Guimaraes.
He's dribbling around the box. No one's tackling him.
Willock, that's a great little dribble.
Blocked.
Was it? Yeah, Murphy, sorry.
No, it wasn't blocked.
He wants another one.
Jacob Murphy wants a hat-trick.
He's not going to get one in this half, though. Half-time here, Newcastle 5, Tottenham 0. 45 minutes on the clock. Newcastle will be very happy with that first 45 minutes. Can they keep it up for a second 45? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully, they've got some good irrigation. I think that's the right word here at St James's Park. If not, we're going to be playing in a river for the second half because it's absolutely backing it down here. But that won't dampen Newcastle's mood. They're 5-0 up. It's been an excellent first half. Can they keep it going headed into the second half? I guess we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait and see. Jamie Todd, welcome to the stream, staying for the second half.
Of course.
Well, hopefully Newcastle score some more. It would be. I mean, I can't imagine there's going to be many Tottenham fans sticking around for much longer.
I'd just leave. I'd just go sit in a dark room and just cry.
Yeah. I mean, it's been quite amusing. It's quite amusing.
To be fair,
first 45 minutes.
The last 25 minutes of the half, the game was 0-0. The first 25 minutes, they conceded 5.
Yeah.
So they got a bit of more of a stranglehold on the game, and I think it was more that Newcastle had enough. They kind of just got bored of scoring. But yeah, what utter capitulation in the first 20 minutes. How as a professional footballers you can allow yourself to concede that many in that little amount of time is unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, when Jake Murphy scored after a minute, I thought, okay, that's not great for Tottenham.
Also, Women's Champions League semi-finals, Wolfsburg 1-0 up.
But I thought, after 1, that's not great. Then the second went in, and I thought, dear, oh dear. Then the third went in, and I thought, it's 3-0 in 8 minutes. What are you doing? Because Jacob Murphy just scored an absolute worldie, and then just to go on and concede 4 and 5 after that is just embarrassing.
It's just... I just genuinely don't know where Tottenham go. They look a lot stronger in their new shape. They're playing a 3-5-2 at the moment. Sorry, 3-4-3, and then they defensively sit 5-3-2.
It's more of 5-3-2.
They've been sat deep a lot, but I just don't know how they improve.
Because what can you do?
Exactly.
Because not even for this game, but going into next season, you need massive personnel changes, a new manager, brilliant recruitment. It's just so work on tactically you need to improve. There's so much work that needs to happen at this football club. It's unbelievable. For the second half, again, I think you should a bit of dignity and a bit of pride has to kick in and realise you have to do something. Even if you score a goal.
Yeah, I mean, in the rest of the season ahead, what do Tottenham prioritise now? They're out of all competitions. They're probably going to get dumped out of European qualifications places if they keep performing like this. We know, of course, that they've got an incredibly difficult week ahead with Manchester United on Thursday night and Liverpool on Sunday. It does just beg the question: what at another trophyless season for Tottenham? Is anything ever going to change? Because this season, Chelsea, Liverpool, both underperformed massively.
And they're still not even going to get top 4.
Exactly. Well, they should be guaranteed that 4th space.
Yeah.
Of course, Newcastle come forward, but they've not been impressive. They've been impressive, but they've not been unstoppable. Manchester United the same. Yeah. They've not been stunning either.
But also, we're acting like they're going to get 5th. They might not even get that. They might lose out to Brentford or Brighton or Aston bloody Villa.
I'd be surprised if they say 5th.
Yeah.
They've played more games than the teams below them. And the teams below them are playing better stuff right now. And I'd argue Tottenham are, probably have the most difficult run-in. So if we look at Tottenham's fixtures heading forwards, Tottenham play Man United, Liverpool, an informed Palace, Aston Villa, Brentford, and then Leeds on the final day. Leeds going to be desperate for promotion, desperate to stay in the league. So they'll be fighting with everything they've got.
I'll be surprised if they get 3 points.
They should beat Brentford, I'd say. Villa away is going to be very difficult. They should beat Palace, but you never know. Royston's Army have been playing some good stuff recently. I cannot see them getting a point at home to United. I cannot see them getting anything at Anfield.
I mean, if they want to remain in Europe, they need at least 9 points for those games.
But this is the thing, Tottenham are completely random. So there's every chance on Thursday night they manage to win 3-0 or something.
Maybe at home against United, they probably win. They'll probably win 2-0.
They'll be gutted they don't have City to play because for some reason they always do well against City.
Yeah, they always do.
I mean, they literally beat them 1-0 on the 5th of February this year, and then they've won 4 games since then. So
yeah,
been a really good 2023 so far.
It has. It's been really strong.
What?
It hasn't been really strong. It's been awful.
You've played really well. 5 for time. It's good.
It's so good.
Good innings.
Where is he?
Kieran Dyer. I think they usually do this bit on the pitch, don't they? But I'm guessing they're not fancying the rain. No. So Kieran Dyer, Danny Rose, who's dressed like an army corporal, some other bloke, and whoever's hosting it stood in like some
this
weird
is Murphy's
little
first goal in the 2nd minute.
Oh my god! It's just every time you watch it, you don't. Yeah. The goalkeeping just gets horrendous. I can point out
6 flaws here. Sarr dispossessed, Romero dragged out, Porro not on his man, and then Porro Romero let him cut in. Yeah. Højbjerg stands around, Skip stands around, but Lloris parries it to him, and Perisic is not on his man at the back post. That's 9 different things that went wrong with that move.
Yeah. So, as Kishan Nanda says, welcome to the stream, by the way. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Clearly, we Newcastle have been impressive. Well, yeah, indeed. Take nothing away from Newcastle, because as much as Tottenham have been atrocious, this has been an imperious performance by the two. Joe Linton there, timing the run to perfection, catches out Tottenham.
All over the top, though.
I mean, sensational pass by Fabian Schär, picks out Joe Linton, and then it's a great finish.
One again,
it's a really, really good finish.
All 3 goals, first 3 goals, dispossessed in the middle of the park. What a hit that was from Jacob Murphy. What a hit.
What a hit.
But yeah, 3 times dispossessed in the middle of the park, and Newcastle took advantage of it. Clinicality, brilliant. They've just been flawless, Newcastle, really flawless. Again, dispossessed high up in the Newcastle half. What a ball that is from Willock across the pitch.
I mean, and then Alexander Isak in great form. It's a tidy finish. It's nothing too overcomplicated, but it's a finish he should be. It's a ball he should be putting in the back of the net, and he does so. So, well done to him. He's a good finisher. He's very clinical, Alexander Isak. I'm very impressed by his debut season in the Premier League.
He then scored again.
And then here, Bruno Guimaraes gives the ball to Trippier. Trippier able to spend so much time on the ball. Isak picks it up. It's a lovely little combination here. Murphy, Longstaff, Isak comes inside and just smashes it across goal.
Brilliant goal. 2-0
Wolfsburg, by the way, in that Women's Champions League semi-final. But yeah, Yaya Carl Smith in brackets. Welcome to the stream. 8-0, I'm saying. Fair enough. I mean,
I think you'd be right, actually. Yeah.
I could see it. Newcastle with another 3 goals in the second half. I want to see 10. And as I think you're doing, we are going to chat. You have to go away for a moment.
Now, let me get up on the laptop.
Harry's going to put it on there. There's an emergency alert in the UK at 3 o'clock.
A test one.
A test one. So we're going to have to turn off our phones as to not create
Because if not, that's going
A
to
lot of
blare
noise.
out everywhere.
Can you bring it closer so I can read chat?
No, because the Wi-Fi cable's thing on.
Okay.
I'll just have to read from where I...
Yeah, all right. But yeah, apparently they go to followers as well who aren't watching. Oh, memberships. Okay. But yeah, thank you, Nick Nack, and thank you to Newcastle.
Yeah, genuinely,
All the
Nick Nack,
memberships.
legendary, mate. Thanks for that.
And as Gary has said, people need to allow gifts on this channel. Yes.
16 goals in 9 Premier League
Okay,
appearances for Isak. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely
That is an
ridiculous.
insane run. It's just
yeah.
he's banging them in the same rate. That's Haaland-esque. Well,
Yeah.
not to the same degree. Haaland scored 30 goals at this
Exactly.
point, but
that is just really strong form from him. He's been unstoppable since he... Imagine him in a full Premier League season. If he joined from the start of the year, he'd be in...
imagine him at Man City.
Yeah. 16 goals. That is sensational. Is it really... Isn't it?
16 goals? Surely not.
No, that's like...
16 games, right?
Yeah, I think...
This is when we're trying to read chat from a distance.
Yeah,
We have
no,
idea.
no. It does say 16 goals and 9 player appearances. I'm guessing that you mean 9 goals in 6 games.
Yeah, because your stat at the start was that he scored
9.
7 in 15 or something
yeah,
like that.
Nick Nack, I think you meant 9 goals in 16 appearances. He hasn't scored 16 in 9.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've not heard about this exact score for like almost 2 goals a game.
Remind me how much Mudryk cost again.
So £60 million up front.
And
I don't think it's anywhere near 100. I think that's only if we win things like the Champions League, which
he
is
hasn't scored
we
a
won't.
single goal. And Shalford, all right, Gary.
Though Mudryk is Chelsea's top assister this season, with 2.
Yeah, come on.
So
Or is
well
it,
done.
yeah, it's 10 in 9 because he got a double today.
10 in 9.
No,
what?
it's not 10 in 9.
10 in 16.
Sorry, I got carried away. 8 in 14 before the match, so that'll make it 10 in 15.
There we go.
10 in 15,
Yeah.
we're there now. And,
A goal every 1.5 games.
welcome to the stream. I can't, I'll go closer to read the notes.
Yeah. But yeah, again, apologies, chat, just at the moment. Until after 3 o'clock, chat messages are going to be a little harder to read out.
Yeah, so
but
10 in 15 now, still a good record. And Mohi Abassi, welcome to the stream. 5-0 laughing.
yeah, that's been our reaction throughout this
Genuinely.
first half. We've been laughing at everything. It's just so funny. I didn't see this happening today. I thought, you know what? Before show, I was thinking, oh, this one might be a bit bland, but it'd be nice to stream, nice to see everyone in chat. I didn't think we'd be sat here laughing at Tottenham conceding 5 goals, but yeah, enjoyable at least. Yeah. Thank you, Newcastle, for putting on a show.
It's been brilliant.
It has been, yeah. It's just only Tottenham
Could concede 5 goals in 20 minutes. I hope we see more goals though. I hope we haven't seen all the goals in this game.
We shouldn't be long from the second half getting underway. In terms of what needs to change for Newcastle, nothing. They'll be hoping everything stays the same. For Tottenham, everything. They have to change everything. I just don't know how they do it. Like this second half, the second part of that first half. Once they've stopped conceding, they've looked a lot better. They switched that, as we say, that 5-3-2, just sitting incredibly deep. They've invited a lot more. Well, not any. In fact, there's been less pressure when they've sat deeper, which is stunning. But Newcastle, it's been more difficult to carve them open, and I think that trend will continue. Whether Newcastle can keep up that pressure and eventually force another goal, I don't know. If they can find a way through Tottenham, though, it seems that they'll just keep going through the same route and carve them open again and again and again.
Yeah.
So
Unbelievable. And yeah, Chelsea fan, Tottenham forgot to play football today.
spot on.
They've rocked
Absolutely
up
spot
and
on.
just forgotten everything. How to pass, how to press, how to tackle.
The basics of football, those communication skills, just not holding onto the ball too long, closing down a man when they're running at you. These simple things. Putting in a tackle that isn't horrendous. Tottenham haven't made a successful tackle, I swear.
No.
Every tackle was either we've gone through someone or they've ran past us.
Yeah.
It's mental. But yeah, if I'm still Annie right now, I don't know what on earth I'd shout at them.
How no one has taken control on the pitch from a Tottenham point of view. Either your captain or someone like a Kane. How no one stepped up, took control, got the team in, had a chat. It's unbelievable. Yeah,
I'm glad that Chelsea don't ever seem to get this bad, because it would just be Like, streaming Chelsea losing 5-0 would be...
depressing.
Yeah, so sad. So, any Tottenham fans sticking with us throughout this.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Fair play, because this is a humbling from Newcastle. But yeah, Joe Linton...
Just watching the goals back, it's just hilarious.
Joe Linton's been the biggest problem for...
He's been brilliant.
I don't know if Joe Linton's been the biggest problem, or Pedro Porro has been the biggest problem for Tottenham.
Don't get me wrong, Newcastle's been brilliant, but Tottenham in the masters their own downfall.
Oh, yeah. Newcastle just capitalised on Tottenham opening their gates. Opening the floodgates, but yeah. And I've just seen someone's nan running around with a big Newcastle.
Go on.
With a black and white checkered fleece on. That is sensational. And yeah, of course, while we're waiting for the second half to get underway, a quick little promotion for the rest of the week. On Wednesday, we are live for the title decider, potentially, between Manchester City and Arsenal. Fraser Forster is on. Hugo Lloris has been subbed off.
That's a statement from Stellini. I like that.
That performances like that will not be tolerated. Huge. Forster on for the second half, everybody.
Yeah, as goal, but also not from a goalkeeper, but from being the captain of the team.
Yeah, it's been abysmal. But yeah, what else is there to say? Well, what is there to promote? We are back on Wednesday, title deciding game. Thursday, we're going to watch Manchester United versus Tottenham, with other games, of course, supplementing the viewing on both of those evenings. Oh, I've got the severe alert. That was fun. I was really worried there. That was quite thingy. I don't know then, because it's past 3 o'clock. Maybe there's an actual severe alert.
Oh, God.
I've gone, okay. Anyway, there we go. That's a severe alert, everybody.
Send it to me.
That's fine. Okay, back to it.
Yeah.
What is on... Sunday, Liverpool versus Tottenham. And then midweek next week, we have Chelsea, Arsenal, and Manchester United, Brighton. So loads of games over the next 2 weeks. Make sure to join us for all of them. And
that's a lot less severe than I was expecting.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like the whole world's ending, not just a little noise.
Yeah. We are to get underway for the second half. No changes for Newcastle. What a surprise.
It was a bit shocking because I started having off our first teamers.
Yeah, probably.
Get some rotation options on.
Yeah, you could say Lloris has been a scapegoat, but I still think that...
A captain needs by example. He didn't gather the guys to... There's the secure alert.
Well, it works.
There we go.
Don't worry, guys. We're all right.
But
it's raining outside, so... Fraser Forster, who's gone to captain then? Kane?
Yes.
I think Stellini probably looked at that and gone...
I think as much as it is a bit of scapegoating, equally, Lloris was shocking. Performances like that can't be tolerated. I think it's more that the captain didn't step up.
Yeah, Stellini probably thought, mate, why are you not getting my team in the huddle? Because Stellini can't. He can't run on the pitch and get everyone in the huddle.
Exactly. At 3-0, he should be instantly on there, getting everyone together.
Gary was a toner over defending. We're going to get underway for the second half.
And we are now underway. Newcastle knocking it backwards. Can Tottenham score 5 in 45 minutes? If Newcastle could do it in 20, surely Tottenham can repeat the feat.
Do they draw this game? Murphy, they start as they mean to continue. Puts the ball in.
That's claimed by Forster. That's across more than Lloris dealt with.
More catches than Hugo Lloris made, so... Maybe it's time for Tottenham fans. But how is that? But also, that needs to... Oh, that doesn't count as a break, does it? So I guess we'll be alright.
Can't see how a new keeper will help Spurs score 5 goals.
I think it's more of a statement, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't think Newcastle...
I will not tolerate that kind of performance. And misleadership.
Now, Joe Willock nods it down to Bruno Guimaraes. Isak. Now here's Joe Linton. God, I don't think necessarily he could have done much about the goals, but he definitely could have done more about... He definitely could have tried to encourage his side after they were down.
Look at that, though, between Perisic
There's just so much miscommunication. How have Newcastle not scored a sixth?
How they got away with that, I do not know, because it's Matt Longstaff. Anyone else in that situation scores.
Yeah.
But just wow.
After the stream still off, did your phone alarm go off? Yes. We turned both our phones off for the 3 o'clock thing. We turned them on afterwards, and then it decides to play the alarm anyway.
Ball in,
Isak, it's over.
I thought if you turned them off, it wouldn't do it. But I guess it just waits till you turn your phone back on.
You'd be annoyed if you had like a wedding plan today. Everyone in the ceremony.
You probably not planned it.
Deal with that problem, but yeah.
I thought it would be like a continuous thing that kept going off. I didn't realize you could just okay. That was it.
Good, nice.
Natural disaster. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Syntax error. Welcome to the stream. The Reese possibly had an argument with the coach and decided not to play. That is another possible answer. Yeah. It's a bit of a bizarre situation, but I think it could be, as Syntax error says there.
You might have gone, well, why didn't you make any changes? Why did you wait so long?
That actually there was a bit of a bust up. I'm sure that if that is the case, then that will be reported in the week at some point. But we've, from the evidence we have, you could suggest that potentially it's either a statement or that, I don't know.
I mean, I'd be intrigued
they are
to hear
vaguely scapegoating
Stellani's post-match press conference.
Yeah.
That'd be really interesting to see what he has to say. Whether he is honest, like Conte and Mourinho were, or whether he will try and hide it all. Like, that's what got Conte sacked. He tried hiding it, and they went, I can't be bothered anymore. I'm just going to tell you what's going on. We are crap.
Well, that's the problem, right? Tottenham, I genuinely don't know where to start with their issues. What do you address first?
I don't get how you can have two managers. Two managers have won the Premier League, and in Conte and Mourinho go in there and struggle.
Yeah,
it's mental, absolutely mental.
Pretty unusual to sub a keeper at half time like that. Yeah, it's very very unusual. It's the sort of thing you only do on FIFA.
When you're like 7-0,
and you go, I'm going to stick my right back on the bench. I'm going to put him in goal.
Kane's coming forward here though, and he's beaten Botman.
Goes past Shah, and he scored. Harry Kane. I mean, that's something for Tottenham fans to cheer and applaud, I guess. Tottenham have one back. Is that one on the road to a draw? Probably not, but you never know. Harry Kane bursting down this left-hand side. Tucks it away well.
Furious. Kieran Trippier clean sheet gone.
Sloth's an Arsenal fan, as is Syntax era. Arsenal fan here. Come on, you Gunners. Well, we are live for Arsenal in the week. Manchester City versus Arsenal. Going to be a good game on Wednesday.
Kane's got one back.
Potentially.
I mean, I'm sorry, but if Tottenham pull this off.
And also, Gary said that he's annoyed that City Arsenal's a midweek match, 3 a.m. where he is.
Oh,
that is.
Where are you? No, I don't know.
Yes, I know your exact coordinates.
I can't remember if you've ever told us before. I went like 3 a.m. What time zone's that?
I don't know.
You don't have to tell us.
Here comes Kane.
No.
Is it Australia?
Maybe.
I don't know what the time.
Oh,
it sounds like 10 hours.
Australia. This is scenes.
Oh, a skip. Now Højbjerg finds Perisic.
There's
Tottenham,
no way.
Are Tottenham in with a chance?
If they score another one soon, then maybe. There's no way.
If Newcastle can score 5 in like 20 minutes.
I lost my Trippier clean sheet.
Yeah,
because it's only like he's got a goal contribution. That's why I think I'll take my Isak double and outscore everyone this week.
They should have a Tottenham defender.
Oh.
I know someone who's got Perisic, I think, in their FPL team still. From the start of the season, that's a -2 at least. So that'll be down to 0 once they get to 60 minutes.
Yeah.
Through mince play, but yeah, the yellow card or another goal conceded. But yeah.
Is it -2
Here
for every
come
goal
Tottenham.
conceded? It's -1 for every 2 goals conceded.
Yeah. Perisic cuts in, takes aim, and it forces a save out of Nick Pope.
Didn't he let it go?
I thought he touched it, but yeah, no. Not really.
Tottenham.
I mean, they're starting to come forward a bit more.
They're playing with a bit of pride now, I think. If anything, they've probably seen that change. They've seen the goalkeeper change. They've probably been given a kick up the arse. I think that they're going to try and prove a point now that they aren't as crap as they showed.
Yeah. Gary, I'm living in Hong Kong at the moment. Can't you tell the classic Chinese surname Weisman? JK moved here in January.
Yeah. Yeah, because obviously I joke. That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
It
doesn't mean no football
I say yeah.
It's at weird times, I'm
We
guessing.
are worldwide though.
Yeah. Maybe we're now going to have a huge surge of Hong Kong.
Yeah, please.
In our audience
Just go to the
demographics.
street and advertise it.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of them won't know what we're saying.
No,
I'm
probably.
guessing.
Bruno into Longstaff.
Can he get it a shot?
Oh,
Oh,
how's
Isak
he
should be
not
making
turning?
contact with that and putting the back
He
of the
can't
net,
believe
but-
it. How's he not turned that in?
Throws
My
himself
FPL
on
team
it.
can't believe it. How's Isak not turned that in?
Yeah.
Also, I mean, Almiron and it's a corner though. Almiron and Wilson have still got to come off the bench later.
Yeah, potentially. Is it just me or the live chat's a few secs off? Yeah, there is a bit of a delay.
Yes.
Syntax.
It's not like that because.
But also, it may be longer if we don't read something in it,
yeah,
immediately.
I think we are a little bit behind. Just in terms of reading it because there's a lot coming in. Thanks to everyone who's getting involved and having a chat with us.
It's been a very active chat this afternoon. And a very enjoyable stream.
Yeah, when Tottenham's conceded 5 goals.
Newcastle corner.
Hey, oh, it's blocked.
is it
I've
headed
actually got my
home?
Longstaff. Oh, it's
It's
gone off the line
shot
from
from
Kane.
Shah.
Flag's gone up,
Yeah,
yeah.
offside.
Botman's header blocked by Longstaff, who knocked that over in 6-1.
Yeah.
Forster's played it quick, but Murphy was alive to it and heads it out for a Tottenham throw.
Son. Paris will take the throw.
I think Eddie Howe
Kane.
was rather annoyed with the first 7 minutes of this half.
Tries to switch the play. Byrne cuts it out. Yeah, I think they would have wanted to keep a clean sheet. I reckon Eddie Howe's got a couple of Newcastle lads in his FPL team.
Yeah.
But
I bet he's also got Isak.
yeah. Kane tries to slide it through to Son, but Trippier protecting his FPL points. Good interception. Here's Isak.
Good use his feet.
He's covering a lot of ground
Brilliant
here, the
drive.
Swede, and
he
he slipped
Unlucky,
over.
that's unlucky.
And now Perisic, lovely footwork, takes it past Trippier.
Yeah, well
one
done
back
from
by
Isak.
Isak.
That determination once he loses the ball, actually, more than bonus
Willock.
point system. Who is going to get the bonuses this game? Probably Jacob Murphy. He's in quality.
Yeah. Fun to chat. Football, haha, good going. Thank you. Thank you, Syntax Error. Welcome to the stream, welcome to the community as well.
I said, I can't. I'm trying to work. I've heard the name before or not.
Porro, and that's well over.
It was a deflection, to be fair to him. So it's a Tottenham corner. They score now. They only
It's
need
every
3 in
chance to
30
make it back, yeah.
That
But,
header
yeah, Longstaff actually blocking
was
Burns' goal, yeah.
Burn, that would have gone in. Forster was nowhere near it. That's very unfortunate.
Damn, Burn.
Matt Longstaff, man. Why is it always him? It could have been anyone. It's all the Newcastle
He'll be
fans, as far as
hoping to
I'm
make
concerned.
up for it now from this corner. Oh no, wrong end.
Yeah, but,
I just only just noticed Nick
well, no, we
Pope.
hope to be standing in the same place.
Well, exactly.
Ball in from Porro. It's not a bad corner. It is. Headed
Tottenham
away,
deal.
right?
Sorry, Newcastle deal well with it. Here's Son. If Tottenham score now, is 35 minutes enough time for them to find 3 goals?
Because I still think Newcastle's going to score now again. Oh,
That's poor from
I
Trippier.
know.
So I didn't think that was enough.
Cameron
Yeah.
was deceiving.
I didn't think there was enough on that back pass. Oh, sorry, that header back to Pope, but there was. Porro was never going to get there.
And with the surface, it was all going to skid on.
Burn. Now Guimaraes.
Because it is absolutely chucking it down all across
Well,
England.
look. Yeah, it's not as loud. It was very loud on our router
I'll say,
a
yeah.
couple of minutes ago, but still very much raining. Bruno Guimaraes switches it across now to Burn. Now Joe Linton. Across to Willock. Newcastle very comfortable in possession.
Look at it, it's beautiful.
Tottenham
play.
putting a little bit of pressure on, but it's not a lot. Trippier releases
Safe.
Isak, and that's good defending from
Don't book him,
Romero.
don't book him.
I think he might pick up a card for this. He has just clipped him there. Checking how who will win today, Brighton or Manchester United? I think Brighton are the favourites, you know. I think Brighton are the favourites because United look poor, especially in the week. I think their lack of anyone at centre-half is a big concern.
I think it will go past the 90 though.
Are we going to get the lineups soon? There's a half-hour kickoff, so we should
Yeah.
get them in about 15 minutes.
I don't think. I think.
If Shaw starts centre-half today, they've got a chance.
Yeah.
But if it's Maguire and Lindelof, they may as
No,
well.
Maguire's out.
Do we know? Oh, injury?
Yeah.
Or just
Or Ten Hag. That's what Ten Hag
injury?
said.
Yeah. He snapped his neck. How did that happen? Well, fly kicked him in the head. Here is Bruno Guimaraes.
Arsenal women have got one back
Willock.
away against Wolfsburg in their Champions League semi-final.
Yeah, close game that one.
Jalen putting the pressure on Davinson Sanchez, and it's an
non-star full-back.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Davinson Sanchez, Eric Dyer, just pissing around on the ball.
Yeah. It's almost like they're begging Newcastle to come and score a sixth.
Mental. Because at one point in this whole sequence, does one of them just not put their foot through the ball?
Syntax agrees, thinks that Brighton will win.
I think we're close. I'm going to say extra time, though. I'm not going to predict, I'll say extra time.
Biggest ever Premier League comeback was Newcastle getting a 4-4 draw after being 4-0 down versus Newcastle in 2011.
Newcastle, you said Newcastle twice, sir.
Versus Arsenal. 4-0 down versus Arsenal.
Saying.
I thought it was against Tottenham. Is the Czech Toyota goal I'm remembering, is that from that Newcastle Arsenal game? Surely Toyota wasn't there in 2011. Potentially, though. I remember against Tottenham a couple of years back on the final day of the season, they pulled off some mental comeback against Tottenham. They beat them like 4-0, didn't they? I think.
Probably.
It was the final day of the season, Newcastle already relegated, and they went and beat Tottenham 4-0.
I just don't think Tottenham come back from this.
What, scoring 4 goals in the next 33 minutes?
Yeah, not a chance.
Yeah, no, I think you might be right there, Harry.
Just in case anyone thought.
I seem to remember a Czech Toyota goal in that game, Nick-Nack. Like a screamer from distance. But I might be getting it confused with the Tottenham game where they just won 4-0 on the final day of the season.
I remember when Cisse scored an absolute worldie against Chelsea.
Yeah.
That was sad. At the bridge. That ridiculous angle.
Yeah.
Stupid goal.
Baller, though.
Very good player.
Chelsea got the equaliser in that game. There we go. Full knowledge is impeccable.
Fair enough. That's quite good, actually.
Forster. Dyer.
But yeah, no. I think some people do forget that Newcastle actually used to be good.
That's kind of Romero.
They tried a bit of a dip.
Still 2011 they weren't very competitive.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying like they were right sharp.
Late 90s, yeah, sure.
Oh yeah. I think that's
should have won the league.
That's why I don't think many people are annoyed, because with Man City, they were crap before they got the investment. They weren't crap, but they weren't very good.
Yeah.
Whereas Newcastle have a bit of history about them.
Porro, he's put it through the legs of Burn, and then he's
smart
obstructed.
Burn there doesn't push him.
Surprised it's not pulled back though.
Yeah.
We've seen that ball back a couple of times in the Premier League this season.
And he just boots the ball into Porro to win a goal kick.
Does Tottenham scoring mean that Nick-Nack takes back one of his gifts?
No. That's not how it works. Yeah, I'll say, Nick-Nack, you're probably glad that
Christopher Stokes, welcome. Hi, I'm back. I'll be regular here more often. Well, welcome, Chris. Christopher. I'll stick with Christopher since that's your name, but whatever nickname you want.
Appreciated.
Yeah. And
Half an hour
now
to go here.
Newcastle with possession. I imagine Pope will just send this long, 30 minutes, as you say, to play. You imagine Newcastle will start rotating soon?
Yeah, definitely. I'd expect to see I'd say Wilson, Gordon, and a midfielder.
By the way, we do have some La Liga action going on as well. Barcelona Atletico Madrid has just kicked off.
Big game.
Well, Barcelona are runaway leaders pretty much, but if Atleti were to win that, they'd close to within 2 points of Real in the league.
Real have got to be careful, you know. They played Celta Vigo last night. They won, I think.
Yeah. 1-2-0. But they have got to keep an eye over their shoulder, and of course they have got Manchester City to contend with in the Champions League in a couple of weeks. So
that'll be fine. Busy
schedule though, especially considering Atleti and Barcelona, who have won the league now pretty much.
Yeah.
They are 8 points clear at the top with a game in hand. Of course, that game in hand is Atleti now. So.
But you Man City in the same boat. I think Arsenal have thrown it away.
I meant more that if they've got to play City in the week and then head away to Girona, then that's a bit of a difficult one. But yeah.
I think Arsenal have thrown it away. But Tottenham woman now have turned that around against Aston Villa woman. It's 3-2.
Now Son. Can Tottenham find a second? It's blocked well by Botman.
I mean, if their ladies' team can come back from 2 goals down, can their men's team come back from 5 goals down?
Yeah.
Probably not, but we'll have to find out.
Also, Sloth, if you have your allow gifts enabled, then there are 4 memberships still sitting around from earlier. Nick Nat gifted 5 because Newcastle scored 5, and if you have gifts for this channel allowed, then you should be able to get them, unless they've gone to just other people subscribed. I don't know.
But that's aimed at everyone that isn't a member so far.
Make sure to allow gifts so you can receive gifts.
I'd expect to see him now subbed off. No need to risk him.
Yeah. Yeah, I would imagine that Newcastle will make some changes in the not too distant future.
And for FPL, no need to worry because they've all got past the 60th minute.
Yeah, that is obviously the major concern.
Yeah, obviously. Physio's now running on, or the sole physio.
To be fair, Joe Lennon, decent points,
That's
all right.
a nice run-in for Newcastle, by the way. Everton, Southampton, Arsenal, Leeds, Brighton, Leicester, Chelsea.
Arsenal, of course, will play in the midweek before then as well, so maybe fatigues, I don't know. So obviously Arsenal will be desperate to win every game they can to stay in this title race. Brighton will be a tough way, and then Chelsea on the final day.
I think I look at any home game for Newcastle, I think is a win.
That's right. Christopher, we're not doing the Manchester United game, no, sorry. We thought a lot of it will be streaming the United game, so we thought it'd be more interesting to stream this one, and well, I'm very glad we did now. But yeah, I'm sure there are a lot of other Watchalongs there, of course, and we're live a lot in the week as well. Join us on Wednesday for that big title-deciding, potentially title-deciding game between Manchester City and Arsenal. And then on Thursday, we've got Tottenham again as they travel to Manchester, I believe. They're away at Old Trafford. Oh, they're home, okay.
And then we're live again to watch Tottenham on Sunday.
So they head to Anfield?
They head to Anfield.
Good.
So we're watching another 2 Tottenham games in this coming week, which should be plenty of fun for everyone.
How do you turn it on? I don't know. If you scroll back, I don't think you can scroll back to where the gifts are, no. But there was some button telling you how to do it. I guess go to your settings or something like that.
Son cuts in, has a go. It's blocked by Botman. Falls to Porro, who puts it well wide. Yeah, I can't remember actually. It's a good point.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it.
But they just sit there now, unless they have gone to other people on the channel.
Because we got a notification that said Gary Weissman has been given a membership, but we haven't had that for the other 4, so I don't know what's happened to those memberships.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's just 4 memberships waiting for someone to come and claim them.
Tweeted at me.
I don't know, Aaron.
No.
His game.
That sounded a lot worse. I meant
Borrow Kulusevski, and it's blocked away by Trippier.
No, it is much appreciated, Nick-Nack.
Yeah. I have turned it on. Well, okay. So I thought this will be our test and then see what happens for you. How do you turn it on? Buy it flowers with sweet things to it. Take it out for dinner. Good one, Gary.
Obviously, Gary, the expert when it comes to that.
Pedro Porro.
Ball's headed out for another Tottenham throw. But yeah, to us, I don't know what. Genuinely, we are the most clueless people ever when it comes to memberships. We should probably watch a video on it. How do memberships work on YouTube? Yeah, we
also need more ideas for perks as well for memberships. So if anyone's got any,
that's members and non-members. What would you like to see added to our different membership tiers?
Yeah. If you are a member, what would you like to see to get your money's worth? And if you're not a member, then what addition content for members only? We don't really know what would work on there at the moment. We also want to have quite a few members.
And before Gary jokes about it, appropriate and reasonable content, that is. And obviously suggestions as well, keep them reasonable. And Alexander Isak is coming off to a standing ovation, and he is going to be replaced by Callum Wilson, and Miguel Almiron is also going to come onto the pitch, and I would guess this is for Joe Linton. But a standing ovation for the Swedish star. And no, Jacob Murphy off. For Miguel Almiron. So both players that were on a hat-trick have been taken off.
Murphy just goes over punches.
Yeah. Brilliant performances from both of them today.
Yeah. Yeah, very good performance, to be fair, from Newcastle all round. Hi, this is my second count on 1.43 subs. I'm guessing that means K.
It's 1.43 million.
Well, 143, yeah. Not 1.43. 143. Oh, fair enough. With your football shorts. But yeah, you're now on 144. But
I'm just saying you're on your second account, but your first account has 1.43.
But Christopher.
Oh no, I'll be honest. I haven't. I'm not reading the chat. I just trying to take what you've said.
No. Yeah.
Ah, right. Okay.
Yeah, Flix FC. There you go. You've earned yourself another subscriber. And yeah, and speaking of which, we are now on 1.38. Okay, here.
Thank you.
At the football.
Here's
chat.
Hammer on. And it falls
And
to
Wilson, and it's 6-1.
6-1.
And it is onside. Callum Wilson scored for another goal. And Newcastle are running riot here. Maybe do an emote. We did look at doing emotes, but I don't really know what to put. Like I think a lot of like memberships make sense for gaming channels because obviously they have like funny gaming emotes, but we don't really know what to put.
See, no one's a picture of my head, do they?
That would
Like,
be
you
quite
gotta-
funny.
You gotta react to a goal with like a picture of me just like going or something like that.
Maybe that should be an emote.
What would you? That thing like or like? I don't actually know what's on there at the moment. Wilson is very much on side, by the way. Newcastle 6, Tottenham Hotspur 1.
Yeah, the goal stands.
And obviously everyone else has got Wilson in FPL teams.
And by the way, Sloth did get a membership. I'm guessing that's from the early ones though, because there's no. That is from one of the earlier
Sloth, welcome
memberships.
to the membership team.
Yeah.
Membership party.
Yeah, the gang, the club.
And anyone else,
the club,
make sure.
And Nick.
I was gifted another one because Newcastle Nick Nat.
Thank you very much, Nick.
So yeah, with everyone else, if you aren't a member, make sure you
Feel
that
free
link there, the
to
link,
click that
the link
link.
under, click the allow
Yeah.
gifts under Nick Nat's membership. If you're not a member right now, click that link and you can claim one of the ones that's been gifted by Nick Nat. Much appreciated by Nick Nat. It's sensational what you've done today. Because I'm sure you weren't expecting Newcastle to score 6.
6-1 and yet you've stuck with it for some reason.
Yeah,
It's
the fact
mental, but yeah.
most people would
appreciate
have
it,
just
mate.
gave up, but the dedication to that is just brilliant.
Also, another thing we were talking about potentially doing is starting either a Discord or a Reddit. I don't know what works best. I know for gaming channels, Discord works really well.
Yeah, what do you rather,
But
guys?
yeah, we want to come
or
on.
none. What do you rather?
Yeah, just no way to
What would you
communicate.
rather,
But
Discord,
we feel like,
Reddit or none?
obviously, now we've got the members and everyone, and we're building a bit more of a community. It'd be nice to have somewhere for everyone to chat off stream as well.
Yeah.
And obviously, therefore, we can promote our streams in there and people can watch. So yeah, hopefully, we want someone to be able to get all our community together. What works best? That's
Anthony Gordon. And
is that Javi Manquillo? Or is it someone I
Maybe.
don't recognise?
So Bruno Guimaraes is coming off, and he's going to be replaced by.
If it is Javi Manquillo, he looks young. I just don't know if his first name's Javi. I think it is. Yeah. Thought it'd be 0-0. Yeah, Nick Mac.
And Kane
Trippier comes off. At least that means he's not going to get any less
Mighty
points.
Manquillo then.
I'd imagine so, yeah. Bruno Guimaraes on, off. Anthony Gordon on, so Joe Linton will go into middle field, and that is Manquillo.
You know,
On
please,
for Trippier.
please do make sure to claim these memberships because we don't just want 4 memberships just sitting around. Because then kind of knick-knack, you know, we don't want to waste knick-knacks. Much.
I'm sure they'll be
appreciated.
claimed by people at some
Oh,
point.
yeah.
Here comes Wilson, Joe Linton, and Porrick
Well,
gives it away.
hopefully, it means that if someone's already got it allowed and they just join the stream, it should give it to them, right?
I don't know.
Genuinely have no clue how it works. Manquillo,
This is
To
mental though,
Linton.
6-1.
yeah,
Right.
the game, the
Who saw this
membership,
coming?
just everything.
This stream's been brilliant. The game's been brilliant. Thank you very much for tuning in. Of course, hopefully Wednesday night lives up to expectations as well. I thought when I said 3-2, this is 100% going to
Thanks
be
to
0-0.
Newcastle, thanks for Tottenham, thanks to Nick Nack, thanks to everyone.
I thought that was
turning up.
Manquillo at Shah
Fabian
down.
Scher's gone down, which still isn't great. They're probably rather.
That was just worse, but I thought Manquillo would literally just
by the
come
way,
on.
West Ham have got a 4th.
Wow.
That's not great for Bournemouth. Brilliant result for the Hammers.
Yeah. Yeah, that's mental.
Yeah, Shaw wants to come off.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing they are going to bring on.
Jamal Lascelles, you'd imagine.
Yeah.
If he's in
Surprisingly, Matt Ritchie around
Proximity.
yet.
the goal for it's Pablo Fornals that got the 4th for West Ham. As a Dom Solanke owner, this is a disappointing day.
And is
but
that Yafet Tanganga?
no, that's Danjuma Grunewald.
Is it?
Yeah.
I swear it's Tanganga. Oh, it is Tangier, fair enough. That is no.
Not though.
Where's Tanganga then?
They don't even look all that like similar.
I swear that's Tanganga. It's not, but yeah, Jamal
That's
Lascelles is coming on.
Tanganga.
I can't. I saw the beard. I saw the facial
They've both
hair.
got hair and a beard. Wow.
Yeah, Shah is down here. Lascelles warming up. 19 minutes to go.
Thanks to Lloris for sacrificing 5 goals in order to get us memberships. Yeah, big up Hugo Lloris.
But no, please do make sure to claim them.
Scroll up, see if there's a link. I think because
The link is still
now there's
there.
been another gifted, so the link
Yeah.
is in recent chat.
Jamal Lascelles is going to get a Premier League
Yeah,
appearance.
Knick-Knack, where do you want your statue, mate?
Yeah,
In which corner of the studio? Yeah, John Lascelles on for Fabian Schär.
We'll have to get like a Viewers Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that could be another thing we do. Maybe everyone who becomes a member gets a little plaque. Although we're going to fork out
yeah.
all the membership money's going to be spent on plaques. Yeah. We'll find some solutions. Or find some more perks.
Or do our own, like, rather than Player of the Month, we'll do Viewer of the Month. Who's turned up the most.
Little award.
Yeah. Also, we couldn't present it to them in person. We're not doing all that.
On a training ground. Like they do with the Player of the Month.
But we'd like stick it behind us, just. Maybe on the big time. But we're already big time. Thanks to everyone who's tuned in today.
Gary is... I'm joking, by the way, but Gary says... Slough asks, why was Lloris subbed off? Gary says, because he's French and we're in the north of England. No, Lloris was substituted, presumably due to poor performance, though syntax error did propose potentially there was a bit of a bust up in the changing rooms.
Well, I think Dan Juma just came on the
like It's like just to make a statement.
Romero!
70th. Did anyone have
who was the
70th?
closest?
I think mine was not bad at 56.
Who was it? Who was it on the bingo card? If you had Romero yellow card, 73rd minute.
A lot of people went
yellow
40,
card this
45
season.
sort of minute. Didn't 40 or 45th minute. I don't think anyone went this late in the game.
Yeah, no. Shares on for Lascelles.
Shares off for
Shares off for Lascelles.
Yeah, Eddie Howe's basically saying if you're not fit to continue, mate, come off because...
No to risk it.
Yeah, and he's put the armband on upside down. Jamal Lascelles, so well done, mate.
He's the UAI
What?
pack. Transfer captain backwards.
Oh, right.
Struggled though.
And upside down.
Abby Manquillo. Oh yeah, it wouldn't backwards, would it? Be upside down.
That's why you said you rather than...
Yeah. And I just put the rest of the letters the right way round. Ball over the top, doesn't reach Willock. But has anyone actually responded to our question?
No one wants a
So I can see no one wants
forum place for us to
community platform.
Yeah, mate. Community platform.
Well, you can talk to each other when we're not live. You can talk to us when we're not live. You know, you can find out all the latest news around our channel.
Yeah, it will take a while to set up because I don't really know how to work Discord.
We'll have a section dedicated to Fabrizio Romano.
We had that on the old one, didn't we? Just every Fabrizio Romano tweet would send you a notification for it.
Oh yeah, so if you ever joined it, I'd suggest muting your notifications. But for the
we probably
ones.
wouldn't have a Fabrizio thing. We could have like a... I don't know. Maybe we could have a thing that just updates all the football journalists out there, just a news ticker. It's got like David Ornstein, Fabrizio Romano.
No, something mental.
All the transfer people.
Here come Tottenham, Son. Plays it to absolutely no one.
And then Manquillo. Not set up play.
15 minutes to go.
If that would be to interest you, please do say so. I don't know whether Reddit works better.
If not, keep ignoring us.
It would be good, Jack and Harry. Thank you, Chelsea fan. Yeah.
I'm sure you lot miss talking to each other when we're not live, or talking to us.
And it does mean we could host, like we could, if there's like a Friday night before a game, rather than streaming on YouTube, we could do like a preview on there.
Yeah, we could do a live Discord thing.
Yeah.
There's another form of
something like that could
content.
work.
Yeah.
Here is Dyer. Now it is with Højbjerg. And that's a foul. Danjuma, ref play. Wait, I think plays advantage. Indeed, he does. Tottenham are allowed to continue. Pedro Porro, ball forward. Can't find Kane. Kane wins it back off Burn, though. And he takes it past Dan Burn. A big challenge, though, from Sven Botman. Kicked in the face by Kane as well.
But he took it like an absolute champ.
Yeah.
Genuinely, he was caught in the face and just put his hand on it and got up again.
Just in another little thing here. POV, you're in the year 2030 and your Newcastle save, stopping any team you play. It's a screenshot of the 5-0 after 20 minutes that they've done today. Just unbelievable scenes.
And the fact that they've only scored one since then.
Yeah.
I was waiting for more, to be honest. Bit of an underperformance from Newcastle, you could argue. Their XG must be quite high.
Here's Pedro.
Actually, no, because Murphy, and he all the goals from tight angles.
Yeah.
Murphy slapped on from range.
No, it's
Isak's one was a weird angle.
Danjuma. Now Son. Højbjerg.
Gordon. Beats Porro.
Here, let's Willock take the ball, and they've got the number advantage here, Newcastle. And the quality advantage. Gordon! And he's somehow missed.
Not 7.
Anthony Gordon.
Just again, I stand by, he's crap. How's Gordon not... Has he scored in Newcastle colours?
I don't know.
How does he not score?
Probably not.
He's 1-on-1. Just hit it. Good safety from Forster.
Yeah, he's done better than Lloris did for 45 minutes.
How does he not score?
1-1 the second half. Tottenham done alright.
And
I
now
think that's the same thing we said about Leicester against Man City.
That was only 3, it wasn't 5.
And they won the second half. 1-0. Didn't even draw it. They could still lose it. Here comes the corner. Anthony Gordon whips it in. And it's headed away by Romero.
Even the corner.
Relic.
He's got the ball again. Go on, surprise me. If he scores from here now, I'll take it all
Pings
back.
it in. Almiron. Now Longstaff.
That's brilliant.
Joe Linton. Gordon. Still going Anthony Gordon.
He couldn't
Kicked
beat
off by
Pedro
Porro. Nice, smart there. Force just saved me £3 there. Yeah.
And the fact that it's also the £3 memberships, that's brilliant.
Yeah. Thank you, Nick Nack.
Sensational.
43 days in the polling chat, by the way. 67% of you smashed it by voting for Newcastle. 26% of you have been proved horrendously wrong by voting for Tottenham. And the 7% who went for a draw. 13
likes. If you haven't liked the stream yet, please
make
sure to do. Can we hit 15?
Joe Linton blocks.
Oh, that was nearly good on 3.
And now Tottenham looks just turn it around now. One by Mankey.
Hang on, Nick Nack, you actually watching the game? So we could just keep saying that Newcastle scored. 10-1.
Wow.
What's going on? Richarlison's going on. Oh, you know what's happening now? He's going to score. He's going to get disallowed. He's going to celebrate.
Rip his shirt off, throw it at the crowd. At 6-2.
He's got to put his shirt on first. There you go. Just had to work out how to do that. Why was he wearing gloves for? It's April.
Hands?
Oh, it's rained.
It's also in the north.
It's probably quite chilly.
Also, a moment ago, his shirtless with gloves on.
Yeah, that's a weird
he's a bit
combo.
backwards. If you're Cal, put a shirt on, mate, not gloves. And Danjuma's down, holding his shin. I think this may be...
You might think he's been kicked.
No, he has, but I reckon Richarlison's not going to come on for him instead of coming on for Kane or something. If this is anything more... Oh, they might look on this poorly, VAR. Because that is studs up from Joe Linton.
No, his foot bends round. I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, VAR's seemingly not having a look.
But if I was Eddie House, I would Joe Linton right now.
Yeah, some off before VAR could check.
Just in case.
What would they do?
They
Force you to
No, they wouldn't check
send
it.
the other bloke off?
Or, well, no, they'll probably tell the ref that they're checking it for red card, and the ref will go, you can't sub them off yet.
Well, if they made the sub before, is what I'm saying. Quick sub, run off.
That's VAR's fault.
No, I presume they'd ask the other bloke, you've got to come off.
No, no, they'd probably just suspend Joe Linton. He'd still get the ban.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I think the bloke who went on for him has to walk off.
Well, fair enough. The Tottenham fans are still there come the 81st minute.
Still got time for a Charleston break.
6-1. 6-1.
Yeah. Not the most normal scoreline of all time. Yeah. Well, I've thoroughly enjoyed this game. Thoroughly enjoyed this.
Thanks to everyone for turning up.
Where on earth this result has come from, but I don't think I'm going to forget this.
I have to keep getting up and changing the scoreboard. So I'll work out.
Yeah. I think there's more goals on Tuesday. No, Wednesday.
Well, yeah, Thursday.
Thursday was mental. Thursday was a goal every 9 seconds.
This team scored. No, this team scored.
Son off, Richarlison on. He's not played much for Tottenham, Richarlison.
Could he score his first Tottenham goal?
Maybe. Where do you see Richarlison next season? Will Nagelsmann turn him into a beast?
Yeah.
Most likely.
I don't get why. Tottenham's weird because Conte did it and Sterling did it. When things weren't working, they've stuck with the same.
Yeah.
They've stuck with the same players, same system. Why wouldn't you change something?
I'm intrigued to see if Nagelsmann joins Tottenham how he plays, because Kane will not work in a Nagelsmann system. So I think Kane's gone. Whereas Son, Richarlison, Kulusevski, that under Nagelsmann sounds disgustingly good.
At the moment for Tottenham, it's like they keep sticking a piece of paper on the wall. They keep sticking a painting on the wall and hoping it doesn't.
Well, they're putting
crash.
They're putting their wallpaper up with Pritt stick, and they're surprised when it keeps peeling away.
And then they
when
stick
cracks
it back
start
with,
to show.
And then they stick it back with Pritt stick.
It's a bodge job. They need to properly clear out this side. Every time there's a clear out, it's like, well, they've signed another 9 people.
And
like they signed
James
AJ Spence for 20 mil and they gave him no Premier League starts.
And now they're starting Pedro Porro.
And then they signed another right back. Kulu's only on loan. No, he's signed permanently in the summer. Kulu joined last
2 years ago, loan from Juventus. Last year, permanent from Juventus.
He joined last January 2022. He joined on a 6-month loan, and then in summer 2022 he signed permanently. Would Kane drop deeper? Potentially, Gary. I could see it. Kane in the middle of the field. But would he then leave? Because if Nagelsmann goes, right, top goal scorer for Tottenham of all time, chasing the Premier League record, aren't you to play as a deep line playmaker?
He'll go, no thank you.
I think he'll go
Man United. Hello. Yes, you can break the Premier League record with us and send Dan Shearer to the grave.
But even in midfield, I don't think he's got the legs that Nagelsmann would want.
No.
But also, does an entire clear out involve getting rid of Kane? Is he holding them back? Simply because I think for 100 mil, you could get players that better suit the system.
Thing is, though,
23 goals, I don't think it's really holding them back. I think it's still keeping them together. But I don't think he works under an
I think they've done well because they've probably wasted that 100 million on players like Sissoko and Pape Sarr.
Now, at least, with Paratici suspended for dodgy handling of finances.
He resigned.
Well, he had to. Never think. What are they going to do? Keep a bloke that legally can't do his job because he's been banned for crimes? What's the option?
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, that place was a murder. All right. Well, that position will be unfulfilled until he's out.
He jumped before he pushed.
Oh yeah. Imagine it was a mutual termination. I reckon. Thing we went, well, you're gone. You can either leave, or I'm going to get that bloke to throw you out the window.
If you can leave now and it will be nice and write it as you resigned, or you can let 24 shots for Newcastle.
Wow.
Just mental. And it's now 3-3 in the game between Tottenham Hotspur women.
Also, you are right, by the way, Sloth. Apparently, Kulusevski is only on loan from Juventus, so he will rejoin in July.
Is he?
I could have sworn they bought him.
I swear he was a permanent.
But fair enough, he will return to Juventus.
Hang on, so loan for 6 months.
Loan him again for another year.
Loan for another year.
They do have an option to buy should they qualify for the Champions League.
Was that their problem last year? Oh, they qualified for the Champions League. That's really weird.
I guess they just went, what can we have on loan again? I don't know. But I imagine
Well, we stand corrected.
Nagelsmann
really
wouldn't.
Weird.
I don't think Nagelsmann would sign
They're
him.
not going to get Champions League anyway. What a turn that is from Callum
No, but
Wilson.
they could sign him anyway, right? Surely, I think Juventus in their current situation would take
They might take
£50 million for Kulusevski.
15, they're going to get 50 after this season.
Oh, yeah. He's still a quality player.
He is. Almiron, cleared away.
Like, I wouldn't mind if at Chelsea. We just go and slightly pull that off.
Give Kane, Kane, I wouldn't.
Why not?
Would I say Harry Kane?
100% I'll take a goal scorer.
Back on if he's under Poch as well. Lineups are out, by the way.
Thoughts at this afternoon's game. Let's have a look. Manchester United versus Brighton. Brighton versus Manchester United. And it's Shaw and Love at centre half. Dalot left back. Wan-Bissaka right back. De Gea stays in goal. No surprise there, but he did have a bit of a howler in the week. Eriksen and Casemiro pivot. Anthony on the right. Rashford on the left. Bruno Fernandes with the armband. In centre midfield, Martial leading the line.
Sancho dropped.
Interestingly, yes, Sancho dropped. Interestingly, for Brighton, there is no Evan Ferguson. They line up 4-2-3-1. Sanchez in between the sticks. Gross at right back. Webster and Captain Dunk. Centre half, Stupinan at left back. Caicedo and McAllister pivot. So McAllister in a bit of a deeper role. Because Gross obviously has to go deeper. Yeah. And then Enciso comes into attacking midfield. Mitoma on the left. March on the right.
Oh, good save from Pope.
Well back up front.
To deny Danjuma.
Tottenham starting a search for a second.
6-2.
Slightly more respectable at 6-2.
Well, they lose 7-2. That would again be the same results they're buying game, so that'd be good.
That would
7-2.
That'd be better. 7-1 away.
Tottenham get battered.
I'm gutted we didn't see 10 today, really, but we'll take a 6-1 draw.
Newcastle, you scored 5 in 20 minutes, and now you only scored 6 in the entire game.
You're doing a stream later for Brighton vs Man U? No, we are not sloth.
Next live Wednesday.
But so interesting. Yeah, we will be back on Wednesday for Arsenal vs Manchester City. Make sure to join us there. We will be watching Manchester United Brighton in a couple of weeks. Next Thursday, I think. Thursday to something of May. We are live for that. It's in the Premier League, so yeah, join us for that. And of course, we will be streaming the FA Cup final where the winner of that will face Manchester City.
Yay.
That's on the 3rd of June, I think, FA Cup.
That should be a good game, because I think Manchester Derby, or if they play Brighton, would be a strong final.
Yeah.
Joe Linton's getting the crowd going for one last hurrah. He's been given man of the match. And it is 5-0 West Ham.
Jesus.
What has happened to Bournemouth at home?
No, Maxwell Cornet adding a 5th. But, I'm annoyed because Sanke's not done anything FPL-wise, but West Ham... No one's got any West Ham players.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might take a bit of a hit because I haven't got any Newcastle attackers. I sort of got rid of them all.
Bigly, who's got Murphy?
Yeah, it's only Isak that's really going to hurt my rank, and Joe Linton potentially, but I don't think many people love Joe Linton.
I'll bring him in this week.
Why?
Isn't he a midfielder?
Yeah. I could see it if he's an attacker, but...
Why would you not bring him in?
Don't know, it just doesn't bring me those returns, consistent returns I would have wanted.
Look at his most recent form, Joe Linton.
I haven't looked.
6-0 West Ham. Oh no, goals were disallowed. 4-0.
Oh right. Yeah.
Almiron cutting in, plays it to Willock, blocked. 3 minutes of added time, by the way.
Yeah, 3 additional minutes. Just almost dying there. Very nice drink though. We're almost over here. Time to get back everywhere they go. Indeed. Plenty of footage from match of the day tonight. Are we almost at more goals today than there were in the entirety of yesterday? If I don't die. Because there weren't many goals yesterday, right?
No.
Let's have a look. Yesterday we had... Liverpool, Nottingham Forest really ruining it, but 3, 5, 8, 13. Today we had 11. Oh, yeah. So if Liverpool and Nottingham Forest weren't just banging in loads of goals,
yeah,
it would be close. And if that fifth had gone, there'd only be one Newcastle goal off. But yeah, still 11 goals across 2 matches at the same time. What a stunning set of 2 o'clock kickoffs we've had.
What a week. What a weekend.
Yeah. Very tiring weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Join us in the week, though, where it's going to get even more tiring. We are back on Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. Yes, next 2 weeks. Join us for all those streams. Then after that, Champions
2 Thursdays' time.
Brighton Man United.
Great. Why is it on a Thursday?
Because it's rearranged from the weekend where Manchester United Carabao Cup final weekend.
Right. Tottenham fans are going to be very happy that this game is over.
Welcome to the stream. I'm Harry. Quite a relatively tame scoreline today. I think Newcastle might edge it. I don't know.
It's been a close one.
I think Tottenham have got might find an equaliser, and
I think
approach the end of our time.
Both teams probably deserve the win today. Very strong game, very competitive game. Either side could take it, but I think Newcastle will just have enough.
Yeah. Do you do TikTok? We have a TikTok, Sloth. I wouldn't say we do it. We probably should upload on it because we've got loads of shorts that we could just post, repurpose onto there.
Yeah, it would probably just be the shorts and we're hardly doing dances.
Can you schedule? That'd be funny. Or should you do the
when Newcastle saw 6 goals and just do a dance?
Or Paul Breach starts making up your own songs.
Oh, here comes Perisic.
But I don't know. Can you schedule posts on TikTok? Because if so, I could get around to putting all 200 odd Guess the Footballers on
we
there.
could probably get, because people like TikTok, don't they?
Yeah. TikTok is very good for reaching audiences very quickly because it's just really addictive. There we go. Game over. Full time. Newcastle 6. Tottenham 1. A drubbing here that the Toon have inflicted on the Hotspurs.
Let that sink in.
5 goals in the first 20 minutes. Tottenham's ship was sunk before it even set sail. It's been a very impressive performance from Newcastle.
With 3 goals in it.
Yeah. What's it called? Paddling up creek without an oar.
Yes.
Big win for Newcastle. That should propel them towards a very big step towards Champions League football for next season. In terms of a player of the match, Harry? Isak or Murphy?
I'm going to go Isak, but I just want to give a shout out once again to Nick Nack.
Player of the match is Nick Nack with the 6 gifted subs.
6 gifted memberships.
Sorry, yeah.
Absolutely sensational from you, mate. Much appreciated, and everyone who has gained membership from Nick Nack's generosity, make sure to thank him as well.
But yeah, my player of the match, Jacob Murphy, because he's
what a goal he scored for his first, second one.
Third. Newcastle's third, his second.
Yeah, his second.
But yeah. Very impressive performance from Newcastle today. Can they keep up this form, and will Tottenham bounce back? We'll find out on Thursday night. Join us there. In the meantime, Prem predictions on Tuesday. A bonus episode this week, thanks to the midweek fixtures. And then podcast out on Wednesday as normal. Manchester City Arsenal Wednesday evening. It's going to be a blockbuster affair. Join us there. Thursday, as I say, Manchester United Tottenham. Another Prem predictions on Friday. And then loads of football over the next couple of weeks. So, streams are going to be flying. Podcasts every week. Prem predictions all the time at the moment. Look out for all that good stuff. That's all from us today, though. Thank you all very much for watching. And we will see you next time.